Testing. Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Can you hear? Oh, my bad. Hold on. Can you hear me? Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Oh man. What up, Mike? It's good, man. I know I'm a little late. I just got home. Taking care of that business. Taking care of that business. Nah, I just got back from this little musical session, man. Oh man, we killed it, dude. The musical session was so good. That's why I wish I would have went live earlier, man. Oh man, I killed it, dude. I think the piano session was good yesterday, man. This one was way better today because I did it with some other people, you know what I'm saying? They had called me last minute. They said, hey, I was actually about to go live around 5 or 6 o'clock. And that's when they had called me. They said, hey, they said, what you doing today, man? You still in town? I was like, yeah. They said, well, we doing this session here, man. They was like, you know, we know if you got nothing going on. And I was like, well, I go live every day. I was like, yeah, I might as well just go over it with them. So they had called me up and we don't know a lick of nothing. I said, they don't know who I am. Hey, Mike, they don't know who I am. He would be like, hey, are you good at just flowing? I said, honey, do you know what my name is? Do you know exactly who we are as a people? I said, they don't know Darby. They don't know that's what we did for profession. That's what we did. So I told them, I said, you come to the right place. They said, yeah, our piano guy called out today. They was like, do you mind coming and doing it? I was like, yeah, for sure. So I showed up. Start doing the music, you know what I'm saying? And we supposed to be done around 9 o'clock, man. We didn't get done till 9:30 because we was flowing, bro. Like, for real, I was flowing hardcore, you feel me? And so, like, we was killing it, man. You know what I'm saying? We played all the good songs. I played all the, we was really just flowing, but I started playing, like, my little melodies, you know what I'm saying? And then I put the, I love you, Lord, for your mercy never fails me. Like, bro, we was, man, that's got everybody got to go, oh, yeah, I love this song. So I've been playing for a minute, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to go live earlier because I want to talk about some things, you know what I'm saying? I want to talk about some things on the live stream, you feel me? So, yeah, we going to talk. I'm just going to wait for everybody to come in here, please. I feel like it's kind of early, though, even though it's only, like, barely even 10 o'clock. It's 5 till 10. Why do people say that? It'd be like, it's a quarter till noon or 5 till 10. I'm like, just say it's, like, 9:30 or whatever. Or whatever's a quarter. Whatever a quarter equals. Hold on. Bro, I was playing that song, boy. That's my favorite song, man. That's that part I took out of Water Walker, man. I could play that for hours, man. That was I went there the other day, last week, and it's like every time I get there, it's like right on time, man. Maybe God called me to go there because somebody needs it. You know what I'm saying? So it was actually a pastor that got it. We were gonna do like a little spoken word or whatever. And so I was like, he's like, you about to play? I said, yeah. He said, you mind playing in the background while I talk? I said, yeah. And so again, they don't know us. They don't know who I am. You know what I'm saying? So I hit him with the same tune. He was trying to do a spoken word. He would turn around every day and just be worshiping. Brother, I put buddy in worship mode. I said he was supposed to be like kind of short, but he kept going for a minute. And then afterwards, he was still going. You know what I'm saying? He just went and started praying and started worshiping. You know what I'm saying? He just kept facing the window, just. They be like, oh man, thank you. I say, I know y'all don't know who I am. Y'all don't know who I am. I be trying to hide that Darby flow, man. You can't have it. You can't have it. Not too long. But yeah, wait till other people get in the chat. So, I say, I know these dweebs ain't sleep, man. It's only 9 o'clock on a Friday. Shit, you better not be asleep. I was making this song for Ember earlier, man. So I went ahead and sent it to him. Man. I was having fun with that. The no worries or whatever. What's happening, brother? What's good with you, man? What's good with you? We off to a slow start, but you know, my live streams always start off as a slow start. Then the first 20, 30 minutes is kind of slow. And then I look up, it's like 20, 30 people in here. I'm like, where y'all come from, man? Y'all get the notification late. It said, we are people that stays on time. A Steve Academy starts at a certain time, bro. How y'all doing today? Where my likes at, man? Y'all know I'm desperate for the likies. Likey for the Mikeys. Give me my likes. Give me my likes. Either give me likes or give me money. It's one or the other. Why is there 5 people in here only got 2 likes? Where my likes at, man? Get my likes up before I jump through the screen and whoop ya. You'll wish you pushed the like button then. It'd be funny when I cold cock elbow you. Likes. Give me. Come on, run them up. Let's see. People be stingy with their likes. Like, bro, yeah, let's cost you money. It's free. Like, bro, give me a nigga a like. Dang. So y'all don't care about me at all, man. Y'all care about is what y'all want. Come out here and talk to y'all putrid people. But nah, I just wanted to come out today. Before I went somewhere earlier today, I was gonna come out here and talk about something basic, you know what I'm saying? That's what's been on my mind for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Today's gonna be the last live stream for a while, man. Like for real, about a year. I said years of change, please. Y'all be crying. It's gonna be the last live stream for probably about a week and some change or so. Like, that's why I've been going live every day, because I'm doing a grand finale, so I really want this one to kind of be the grand finale. How y'all doing, man? Whoever's in there. I know people be in there watching, they don't be saying nothing. I don't believe people to be watching, but they be in my DM and they don't say nothing. That's possible. I know who be in here watching. They just ain't gonna say it. There's a special somebody in here that's watching right now. She ain't gonna say nothing. Where the rest of my people is, man? Don't dare stop me, gentes. Be gentes, man. Where y'all is, man? Come on, man. Don't start your stuff. I'm trying to stream, man. Don't be doing that. We're finna fight out here, man. It's just, yeah, I see that. I don't know. They could hurry up, man. Taking up all the daggone time, man. Time don't fly on wheels now. You feel me? Like, get this stuff going. They do. It's like a little play place for the children. You know what I'm saying? They'll switch it up every now and then. There's a whole lot of, like you see in the background, like there's a whole lot of adults and, you know what I'm saying, there's families out here and stuff like that. It's a real family-oriented place, man. Then right up the street is the club. You know what I'm saying? So that's more for all the niggas when they go up there. So that's one thing I told you I like about San Antonio, man. Ain't no niggas. At least they ain't over here. Like, I like it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to brace myself. I prepare myself. You know what I'm saying? Said that title got people shook. Didn't I title it? Did I say Black Woman, the World Needs You? That ain't no typo. I meant that. That's why I said we about to talk on that. We about to talk on that. I'm just waiting for some more of you cooneries to get in here. So when you coons show up on time, we can finally start going live. Wherever everybody else is. So I ain't finna wait. Once I get about 7, 8 people in here, I'll probably just start. I'm still trying to calm down. I'm kind of relaxed, you know what I'm saying? I just came from a great night of great music, man. Great worship, you know what I'm saying? Great music, great worship, man. She said, I'm a black woman myself. No, you don't say. I figured tis a white woman behind the screen. I know you black. Girl, you like I don't know you. Just because you change your profile name don't mean I don't know who you is. You change your profile name, you can't change the skin tone. I can change my name to Chucky Salton. It doesn't make me a white man named Chucky Salton. I'm still black. What's up, Mbell? No. God bless you. God bless you first. Like I said, whatever you bless me with, I'll bless you with. If you bless me with $500, I'm gonna bless you 500 prayers. Like 500 prayers for you. Think of each prayer as $1. And it's $1 up to the Lord. Like, Lord, bless them with $1. Every day I'm gonna say a prayer about that. That'd be like a year and that'd be almost 2 years of praying every day. And get your 500 total. But yeah, man, that's why I said I wanted to talk on this stream, man. I've been thinking about some things today. But nah, man, I was gonna go live a little earlier, man, around like 5 or 6. I just told Mike, I said, I got offered a music position, man, to go do this little music gig or whatever. And it was only supposed to last about 2 hours, man. We did that for about 2 hours, 30 minutes, almost 3 hours, you know what I'm saying? We've just been in there. So I was like, well, I'll just go live afterwards. I was about to come straight outside and go live, you know what I'm saying? But then they had called me. I said, well, I'd rather go do that because I'm outside. So that's why I thought that was an AK-47 in the background. I said, yo, I'm about to. I said, the cheers is here first. I'm moving. Whereas that bad that I was about to dart off. Forgot to protect the children. Forgot to protect everybody. I got my piece on me and everything. I'm thinking about me. I gotta save my life, boy. I gotta live to do music. I said the people are looking forward to these live streams. I said I gotta live to do music. I said the children is the parents' responsibility. My boy, man, what's up, Henry? That little kid had me laughing yesterday. He tapped you. I said, y'all know whose kid that was? He said, hey, rawr. I said, it ain't gonna be raw when I grab your face like a football. I said, kid, I'll feed you to my pet German Shepherd. Hey, so hopefully these little children don't come over here and mess with me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, hopefully we can have more of a serious stream. I feel like I'm about to move anyway. I feel like it's too many kids. It's just too many people, man. I don't like too many people cluttered. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's why I said I was thinking today, man. You know, just about how this ain't talked about. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I talked about it several times. Y'all know me. I've touched on it several times on my stream, but it's true, man. When you look at the modern woman, man, again, you know, we've always had the face of white women. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with white women. There's nothing wrong with nobody, you know what I'm saying? But I really think that the ones that's looked down on the most, man, is truly, honestly, black women, bro. They really are, you know what I'm saying? And of course, y'all know me. I ain't no simp or no sucker, man. I ain't one of them type of dudes, man. I don't care about no payout or no subscription. What's up, bro? But I said I don't care about none of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? You know, most dudes that do that because, again, their audience is all women and they try to be a simp and a white knight, you know what I'm saying, to get some money. I said, I ain't like it. I mean every word that I say. I'm like, because I tell the truth. And so that's why I said over the years, man, I kind of, not saying I look down on, hey, why is there 15 of y'all only got 5 likes, man? Get my likes up. You better get my likes up. And if you ever tell anybody that I made you get a like up, I will come to your house and I will cut you. Y'all better get my likes up, man. Y'all tripping. Come on, 16. Come on, get my likes up. Get the likes up. Come on. Do me a favor, por favor. Give me likes up, por favor. ¿Dónde estás a mi like it? ¿Dónde estás a mi no? ¿Dónde estás a mi like? Hey, ¿dónde estás? There y'all go. Now, I'll take $500 each. Ooh, cruising. Ooh. Well, I'm gonna pull up in a Porsche and everything. Shoot. I said, God bless all these suckers. Nah, God bless y'all anyways, even if he is a sucker. Believe it or not, I pray for the weirdos too, man. God bless the weirdo. Because the weirdo ain't getting blessed. Yeah. They so busy trying to put curses on me. They blessing me because they keep talking. God just keep blessing me. So that's all, God. Break him off a piece of this bread. Break him off a piece of this Subway sandwich I got. I got a foot long. You know what, man? I'll give you a half a quarter, good. Like, be all right. For me? Like, there you go, little homie. Come take it. Try to take it from my hand. Smash it in his face. Yeah. Like, pick it up, boy. Yeah. Anyways, but yeah. That's not good enough. There's 12 of y'all in here. Well, I got 20 likes. That's 12 of y'all. I should have 20 likes. Nah. But yeah, man, that's why I said I just wanted to touch bases on like the real deal stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so you know, of course, I'm not no simp. I don't do that stuff. But I told you I'm real. When I see real issues, I speak on them. So, you know, when you see a lot of, you know, when you hear about black women, that's sad. That's the first thing. That's the first thing. That's the first thing we think about, man. It's like negativity and stuff like that. And so I've just been seeing the epidemic again of black women just doing what they do, man. And so you heard about the Trump administration, man, laying off a lot of these black women, and you know what I'm saying, they got this old DEI high type stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying, they got this prejudice, this racial prejudice, and especially against the women, it's like they already mad at women. They don't even like their own white women. So it's like when they come to us, they definitely devalue us. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I said, like, I feel like that's such an injustice being done, man. You know what I'm saying? Like when we look at women, we think that they can't, it's not possible for them to, you know what I'm saying, be something. You know what I'm saying? That's all we think about is like, oh, they only got their position because they slept with the boss. So they slept with, you know, they know somebody in the company. They got family related. Somebody talked them up, gave them a good word. You know what I'm saying? And I said, even if that was true, is that not the way that the job market works? If we go to a place where one of our homies work at, do we not expect the homie to give us a good word and a good representation too? You know what I'm saying? Do we not want the family member to hook us up with the job? Like, just because it don't got nothing to do with no gender roles, you know what I'm saying? That's just a family thing. It's like, bro, I'm gonna look out for you, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of them prove that they don't need nobody's wealth, help, nothing, you know what I'm saying? And so I said over the years, man, I really started to see that, you know what I mean? And so, honestly, truth be told, man, there's nobody, man, that's honestly gonna hold you down, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. There's nobody that's gonna support you more or harder than the black woman, you know. And I think doing this channel, I mean, I've always seen it, but I think really doing this channel, man, I seen it firsthand, you know what I'm saying? I'm very multicultural. I'm around all type of ethnicities and races and stuff. I said, but I really started to see it, man, when I did this channel. The majority of supportive people, man, was really black women, bro. That's why I said black women are always gonna support every single thing that you do. The biggest people that stream my music, man, are black women. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because black women take an interest in what you doing, what you got going on, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody is the same way, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said the black women, they don't care about me preaching. If I preach, they would be the main ones to support me, you know what I'm saying? But I said the ones that be trying to get you to preach is the niggas. The dudes is the ones that want you to walk in footsteps that they wish they could walk in, you know what I'm saying? Black women show up, they gonna support you no matter what you do, you know what I'm saying? I said the dudes want a word from you. That's what's wrong with this old weird Negro talking about me. I said he wants a word from me because he's a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? He's a fanny band. And I said the women are not. They too busy doing their thing, you know what I'm saying? Buddy got time to make videos because he ain't working. He ain't got nothing going on for him, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to a lot of the men, and it's not all, but I said when you come to a lot of men, a lot of them are envious, you know what I'm saying? That's what you do deal with, man. A lot of men was envious of Darby, man. It wasn't really the women, it was really the men, dude. They was like that. And so that's why I said I'm glad that the majority of my audience, I kind of had that problem with that. I said the majority of women is in everything now, you know what I'm saying? So at first I was kind of like, well, dang, that sucks. Like, we can't have enough for the men. Then I realized, I'm like, bro, I'm glad that the majority of my audience mainly is like, I mean, it's kind of ratioed out. It differs from time to time, you know what I'm saying? But usually, mainly, it'd be women. And I like that, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't really, I mean, some of them might give you an issue. But it's like when a Negro do, it's like he's a special type of stupid, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I expect the woman to kind of be a little silly sometimes. I said, not the Negro, you know what I'm saying? I don't expect him to be like that. And so when they come with an issue, you know what I'm saying? it's different. Like, you know, I don't know. It's weird, man, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's why I said, like, bro, I'm going to just tell you straight up, bro. I cannot name the last encounter I got in with a black woman. I've not named it. I can't name it, bro. I think the one I was about to beat up because she was talking crazy to mama. But she act like she's gonna walk up on mama. I almost beat her up. But everybody else, I'm like, I ain't had no issue with, because again, they don't bother no. That was a hood rat, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't no black woman, that was a hood rat. And so, you know, I just don't have those type of problems with people, you know? So even doing this channel, like, I kind of had to deal with some of them, but I said it was never because they wanted me to preach, man. You know what I'm saying? I deal with the dudes because they the ones that want you to be a pastor, you know what I mean? Women don't really have an issue, man. They love it, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said they love my music. They support a lot of my stuff. And I'm not saying y'all don't. I'm just saying, like, mainly it's the women, man. They really do, you know what I'm saying? That's why they'll like, share, subscribe, you know what I'm saying? When I got shout outs on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was the women that would shout me out. They say, hey, man, go check out dude, you know what I'm saying? They say, hey, go check out Young Darby's son. Most of them will come over and say, hey, man, I see Young Darby, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's good to see you on your own path. They support you on your own way. It's the dudes that be mad because you ain't giving them what they want. It's extremely ditty. I say these niggas be extremely homo, man. They mad because you don't do what they want you to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said, like, you know, especially in the church world, man, like a lot of the church world, man, a lot of the women are looked down on, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to MAGA, when it comes to Trump, and then it comes to our people too, we do the same stuff. You know what I'm saying? The white man do that, the Hispanic man do that too. I said, then the black people, like, we starting to do that stuff too, you know what I mean? And I'm just like, nah, man. I said, look, man, I'm not going to, even though I didn't always see eye to eye with everything years ago, you know what I'm saying? I was very multiracial, you know what I'm saying? I go date whatever ethnicity. But I was like, I would never put down black women because it's not black women, dude. Just because I date outside my race doesn't mean I don't like black women. It just means that's just the person I'm with. I don't really choose off the whole color stuff. Like I said, I'll get with anybody as long as you treat me respectfully, whether you white or black or whatever. Now, I got a type I would kind of prefer, but I'm not really just necessarily going to say no just because, like, if you beautiful and you got a nice heart, I'm going to choose you. But I said, but I really been noticing a lot of these black women lately. I said, bro, I would never put them down, bro. They done got put down a lot, you know what I'm saying? And I said, I'm not no Steve Harvey now. You know, he said it because he wants a check. I'm like, I don't care about no check, you know what I'm saying? I just tell the truth like it is, you know what I mean? Hey, my boy, man, that's my boy right there. I know, hey, brother, Dev gonna get him a good black woman, bro. I'm telling you. But he gonna get him a dark Ice Spice. He gonna get him a Simone Biles. Yeah. That's why I said I need me a Jamaican princess, a Dominican princess, Jamaican princess, daggone Haitian princess, daggone Trinidad Tobago. I don't care. As long as you ain't from Louisville, I'm straight, boy. Don't be from my hometown. Don't be from Memphis. Too many of us up there. That's a nigga. Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's why I said my boy gonna get him a good black woman. I'm telling you, boy. Mike got his black woman. He already got him one. I said, Mike, take it. I'm not. But no, that's true, man. That's true. That's why I said, like, real talk, man. That's why I said, look, I'm very multicultural now. Don't get me wrong. Like, I talk to any ethnicity of women. You know what I'm saying? I've been big into Latinos. You know what I'm saying? Because now I live in San Antonio, so that's the majority here. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the majority here. But you still do see like some dark and melanated people. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm just like, look, your boy like all types, man. But I said it's something about that Neapolitan, man. That chocolate side of the Neapolitan. Yeah. I said, yeah. Girl be just as dark as my shirt. Looking like a snack or a dessert. Yeah. Make a nigga wanna go berserk. Nah. But I've been noticing, that's why I said I love that skin, man. You know what I'm saying? I love that hair, that skin. Them lips, they got the lips too, bro. I love that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that pizzazz, that little, I said that little, yeah. I said I like all that, you know what I mean? But, you know, y'all see. That's why I said I gotta be careful. I told you, man, the other day, the other week, man, I was somewhere, and melanin was hitting me hard too, bro. I don't know what was going on. I said, bro, that melanin was hitting me hard. I said, humming, score! I said, oh, giggity! Giggity! I said, no giggity. Oh. Said, she a lady in the streets, but a freak in the bed. I said, yeah. Nah, no freaks. Yeah, no scrubs and no freaks, man. A scrub is a girl that gets. I used to tell little Louisville hood rats that. Now I'm telling the white girls, I said, no, girl, I don't want your number. And no, I don't want to give you mine. No, I don't want no scrub. Scrub is a girl that can't get no love from me. Hanging on the passenger side of a best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. Hold on. I said, play me that guitar. It's like, girl, I don't want your number. Nigga, I ain't giving you mine either. Girl said, can we talk? Why? What for? What, you want to talk about the Lord? Because that's the only thing I'm going to talk to you about. The Lord in this lovely weather outside, girl. Oh, the weather outside is delightful. Yeah, that's it, girl. You didn't get my number. You ain't my type. But, what was I saying, bro? I got messed up talking about Usher now. I'm singing Usher. But yeah. But nah, man, that's why I said, like, you know, something about that Nubian claims, like Nubian princesses, like that do something to a brother, man. That's why I said, like, they'll change you, you know what I'm saying? I mean, and of course, y'all know me, I don't look at color. I don't do that stuff. Because I done did that before, man. You know, I don't care about that, you know what I'm saying? But, how do you say? All the queens, but all the queens, but do, hold on, is that type? Hold on. But definitely, our black queens need to know what it's like to feel love the right way by a real man led by y'all. That's right, bro. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them, bro, they ready for that. That's why I kept saying we kept giving the stereotype that a lot of black women was nasty and they ghetto. You know what I'm saying? It's all the queen. Okay, I got you. We kept getting the stereotype that, you know what I'm saying, that black women can't be loved. I said the devil is a lie. I said who? Remember, we kept getting told that black women don't get married, black people don't get married. I said, I beg to differ, boy. That's the biggest lie the devil ever told, bro. Black people get married like crazy. I said 85% of black men are marrying black women. All these black children out here, like, who's doing this? It ain't the government experimenting. Like, it's real black people, you know what I'm saying? And I said, just because we see a couple of jungle bunnies and a couple of moon crickets, man, don't mean that everybody like them, bro. Everybody know daggone moon cricket, you know what I'm saying? All black men ain't no jungle bunnies, and all black women are not black hoes, dude, you know what I'm saying? I said, there are some really real respectable people. And I said, no, I realized the ones that be saying that be these old Negro men. Some of these Negro men be mad, nasty, and bitter. You know what I'm saying? Because a woman don't want them. You know what I'm saying? A woman's going to outweigh them and everything. So that's why that's why I told you, be careful. Hey, man, what's all this noise? That's just like unnecessary loudness, dude. Daggone motorcycles, man, necessary loudness. Come on, bro. I'm trying to do videos out here. But I said, nah, we got a lot of, what's up, Jose? A Rican is called a chicken, a beacon of hope, man. But now that's why I said, like, we've been talked about a lot of negativity by a lot of these dudes, you know what I'm saying? That's why when they say, like, God can't use a woman, who said that, man? A dude. And a woman said that, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, why are they only good for being house servants, man? Why she got on your clothes? Nigga, go on your own clothes, you feel me? Fix your own meals, man. Make your own daggone Marie calendar, cuz. What's wrong with you? They gonna come home, ain't nothing to eat. Well, remember, why she making dinner? Dude talking about when dinner gonna be done. Boy, take this bag of Grippos and go sit down. Like, what's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? And I said, no, I think the problem is a lot of these dudes, the way they be treating a woman. I think that's really what it is, dude. Because I've seen it firsthand, man. You know what I'm saying? I've seen how dudes treat their woman, man, in public, behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, dude, that's not right, bro. The way you treat your woman is everything, dude. And then you give her the bad stereotype that all black men are niggas. Like, no, we not like that. We don't do that stuff. Oh, you moved up. That's what's up, my boy. Boy, coming on up. Hold on. Getting regardless of race. Yeah, that's why I said, as long as she, you know, again, I don't care, man. Because I'm like I said, my wife might not even be in the United States, man. I would kind of prefer not to be in the United States. You know what I'm saying? I do like a little foreign, you know what I'm saying? Because foreign they come in all colors, man. That's black people in all languages and ethnicities, you know what I'm saying? I said, but mainly it's like, you know, if she's black, I mean, whatever. If she's Ethiopian, and don't get me started on them, but Ethiopia is fire, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know that singer Tyler, right? Boy, she is fire. I said, make me smile, make me harder. Yeah, girl, come here. I'll give you some water. Make me lose my breath, make me harder. Normally, oh. Let me yeah, she's fire too, bro. I said, girl, look. Did I tell you my daddy's Pastor Darby? I said, girl, I'm gonna make you swim with this word. Get over here and listen to Pastor Darby. I said, hey, we got a big African following. I got a lot of African followers on my church. I mean, on my page. And the church got a lot of African followers too. I said, hey, any chances that you know Pastor Darby? I said, hey, girl, great song. Did you know who my father is? I know you gotta know. One of your peoples know. Somebody come up. Hi. The rebel son of the Darby warriors. It will be tradition to marry my daughter, Steve Jr. Like, here is my daughter. Back to Glock. I said, can I call you Tata? Like, hey, Tata. Yeah. Tata was handed over to me from her papa. I said, girl, I ain't African, but you know what? I'm African American. Don't ever call me that. I said, I hit it with the Zabuma food. I said, hey, do. But look, would you rather her be that or be white? I'm gonna marry a white woman. That's gonna cause a lot of controversy in this chat. You're gonna be like, don't ever speak on black people issues again. I saw Dr. Umar. He said if you date a white woman, he said we revoking your black membership. He said we're gonna put a what he say? We're gonna put a CH at the end of your initial for it stand for something I can't remember. What he said was so stupid. He said you've been outlawed from the race. You can't speak on black people politics. I said this dude is stupid. I was starting to turn it kind of into Dr. Umar. I said, bro, if it's snowing, I ain't going. I said, if it's black, I want all that. But nah, man. I'm probably about to move sections, man. I don't really want to be over here. I want to be over there, like around the club scenery, like, cause I get more space. I feel like it's getting crowded over here, bro. So many people. All these little children come out of nowhere. Like, where do these little children come from, man? Jesus. So, yeah, I'm ready to move. Y'all want to move to the other spot, y'all? Cause I don't really want to stay over here. Cause I can't talk over here. It's crowded. It's giving me like crowded vibes. How about that? Yeah, let's roll. I feel like I do. That's why I said I want to. I'm about to take a break from this anyways, but if I do, I want to set up in like different backdrops, man, because I don't like these backdrops. It's the same thing over and over again. That's probably why I don't like going live all the time, because I keep doing it in the same backdrop. I never go anywhere else, you know what I'm saying? Which it ain't bad, but it's like I would prefer to do something else somewhere else, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, that's why I said, like, bro, we definitely have to, I don't like saying it like uplift black queens. I don't like saying black queens because it sounds like Dr. Umar. I ain't one of them woke conscious fools. I don't do that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just real, you know what I'm saying? I said we definitely have to support our people, you know what I'm saying? And I said, I know it's hard for us black women. I said black women. I know I, as a black woman, I have to struggle too as a black woman. I'm beautiful like a black woman. I got hair like a black woman. Sassy like a black woman. But I said, I know it's hard for us black men, you feel me? But don't forget, it's also hard on the black woman too, you know what I'm saying? Like, they also going through a lot of stuff, you know what I mean? And so they also get like the short end of the stick too, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? And I said, nobody understands the struggle, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, it is true, man. A lot of black women have to work like 2-3 times harder, man, just to get somewhere. And they still make it work, which is great, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, bro, look what they got to do to get what they got, you know what I mean? Like, it's still a struggle, you feel me? What's up, Denise? Denise, Dini, Houdini, Larry Bugini, big woman in the bikini. Bro, I cannot stand this old crappy pop music. I don't know what they playing. Set y'all right here. Now this is the spot. I like this spot right here. I'll probably go across the street in a little bit and set up over there if I want to sit down or something. But there we go. That's better. Ooh. Yeah, I'm a dance and talk to y'all too, like on the stream. Like, so, the thing about black women is that you got to understand how to treat them. Hit the Michael Jackson. Oh, hit it with the moonwalk. Yeah. This music gonna make me not remember what I'm saying though. But no, that's why I said, like, bro, the reason I titled it this, because I'm just like, bro, the world really does need the black woman, dude. You know what I'm saying? I keep telling you, man, if it wasn't for the black women, man, this world would be so messed up, you feel me? Because I'm like, they do keep a lot of stuff going, man, you know what I'm saying? These are modern day lawyers, man. These are our school teachers, you know what I'm saying? These are accountants, you know what I'm saying? These are our financial advisors, man. These are our medical staff. Like, black women know a lot of stuff, dude. Remember I told you the one that I take my information from the most is black women. I don't listen to niggas no more. Because I said the dudes, and not saying all of them, but I said, but a lot of dudes, man, they give you bad information. Because they don't know how to make things work. They don't know about credit. They don't know about buying houses. They don't know about, like, they don't know that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, usually when you talk about people's credits messed up, they say black people mess their credit up. And I say, usually when they say that, it's usually the dudes that mess their credit up, man. The women used to get good credit. You know what I'm saying? It's really hard to see a black woman that ain't got nothing paid off, dude. Like, I don't know a black woman that don't make their payments. Like, bro, they all make their payments on time. They all got a good credit score, you know what I'm saying? Like, they do what's necessary, you know? And I said, you know, we was taught that black women was the ones on the internet angry all the time. I said, bro, it's starting to be some of the dudes that's like that now. And I noticed that I said, this dude's dressed up like Joker, bro. Y'all see this? I said, black women, y'all see that? Look at this dude. He dressed up like Joker. That look creepy. But I said, black women do. You know what I'm saying? The dudes kind of, the dudes nowadays are starting to talk. They like to talk. You know what I'm saying? The women are always going to do, man, because again, women are very inspirational. You know what I'm saying? They really big go-getters. So when they want something, man, they go do what it takes to get it. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to talking, man, I told you, the dudes are the ones that's talking more. The ones that's on YouTube making videos on people are not the women, really. It's the dudes. You know what I'm saying? They the ones that's angry, man, that's upset. You know what I'm saying? Dudes have a pride complex where they can't believe that a woman is over them or a woman is better than them. I said, bro, there are some people that's just better than you. It's not a gender thing. You know what I'm saying? There are some white people that's better than me. There's a lot of women that's better than me. It doesn't mean anything because I'm a black man. You know what I'm saying? They might not have the same necessary characteristics that I got. They might not be as great of a person that I am, but I'm still better than them in certain ways, and they better than me in certain ways. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. You got a lot of dudes that's prideful to say that. They won't even give the women their props, man. Again, they too prideful to say that some people just better than them. I said, bro, you know why she's able to get a house? Because she been working since she was daggone 15. You know what I'm saying? Versus niggas want to smoke weed all day, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to do nothing, you feel me? Like, so, again, if somebody puts in the work harder than you, they're going to get what's possible for them better, you know what I'm saying? And I said, instead of you being jealous and being mad, I said, bro, that's your opportunity right there to go shine, dude. Just take a page out of their book. I don't see what's wrong with that. Like, take a page out of their book, bro, and learn. I don't understand what's wrong with that. We're not bound down kissing their butts and their feet. It's like, bro, we just asking information. If you know this stuff, I need to know this. You know what I'm saying? If you're a financial advisor, who better to get information from than a financial advisor? Whether it's a man or a woman, if she gonna teach you how to make $1 million, he gonna teach you how to make $1 million. What does it matter where you get the information? You still get to make $1 million, right? That's the whole point. So I said, I would rather just take the information to make $1 million, bro. I don't have a problem with learning from a woman. If it's gonna better me to get where I'm gonna learn that. You feel me? That's what we're here for, man. Especially us as a race, as a rouser, man. We're here for each other like that. But we taught to be so divided, man. And we use that scripture out of context, man. Like I said, we're using it to beat down our wife or beat down our woman. It's like, that's not what that means, dude. Of course, a woman must have been under. It's not saying she's your slave or she's less than, dude. That's just certain roles as a man that you got to do. Obviously, you want your woman to submit under you, because if somebody breaks in the house, you need to know that she need to know that you're gonna take care of it. If there's a disaster in the world, a woman is looking for you to lead. See, men want to lead until it's time for them to actually lead. You know what I'm saying? And then when they get with somebody who is outdoing them, again, a woman is leading them, and that's what they're inferior about. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, dude, if she can do all this on her own, and you can't be a provider, then why does she need you? Ain't no woman gonna stop what they doing, stop their perfect life to get with a Negro with his credit is like $350. Well, her credit's $850. You gonna bring her credit all the way down to a good $299, dude. She's not gonna stop her lavish lifestyle to get with you. And that's why you see now brothers are using the word. They're using the word just like they do in Islam. They're using Islam now to beat their woman down too. Because they know that woman gonna get up over them, dude. If you leave them alone long enough, they're gonna be able to start their own stuff. Ain't nobody that wouldn't buy from a woman. Tell me as a street vendor or as a dude that's selling tomatoes. You don't even want no daggone tomatoes. A dude selling tomatoes on the corner, you don't care about him. Let there be a fine woman out there, a fine Latino, a fine Jamaican out there selling tomatoes. Every Negro gonna go over and buy at least 2 tomatoes. Dude don't even want the tomatoes. He just wants to have conversation, interaction with her. She touched the tomato. Hey, she gave me the tomato. She smiled at me. You know what I'm saying? There's been plenty of times that worked on me. I'd be 2 registers open, man. There's a register with a dude, and there's a register with a girl. Oh, there's a register with a fine woman, and there's a register with an ugly woman. You know what I'm saying? I would purposely wait for the fine one to get done. I'll take you over here, sir. I'm like, no thanks. No thanks. I already have my place in line. I don't want to move the spot. It's okay. Give my side to somebody else. I'll just take this spot. That'd be okay. Like, I'm not one to really be picky, but I said, because everybody wants to be near the one that they attracted to. You know what I'm saying? The same way if a woman sees an attractive dude, she's gonna go for that attractive dude more than she go for a buster. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said, but women are good. They good salesmen, people. You know what I'm saying? That's why they can make better sales than anybody do, because people will talk to them. And I said, women have a lot of good they have a lot of good people skills. You know what I'm saying? That's why they were saying when a woman dies, they get so much love and respect and get memorials and get memorialized and just remembered, because usually, more than likely, women got a lot of connections, man. They spend time with people. So everybody loves them. You know what I'm saying? They got clients, they got patients, they got family, they got you know, relationships. Everybody, even if they didn't have a successful one, everybody loves them. You know what I'm saying? Versus when some of these dudes be dying, nobody really cares. They not really remembered because they spend their life for them, bro. And that's what's wrong with the homie I know, man. Dude done spent his life for him. He spent all his years for him. You know what I'm saying? And now the Negro 31 years old. You know what I'm saying? He barely got any friends now. He's unbearable. Nobody wants to be around him. He thought he was gonna be all up on me. I'm like, nah, buddy, I ain't with that. He thought he was gonna knock off that single mama like he used to, and she ended up getting some self-worth and some self-dignity. He was like, nah, I'm good. And I said, now he's starting to see his world crumble. See, you was up here, bro, and now you down there. Because especially when a man is arrogant and a man is cocky, I said they destroy their own self. And that's why God gave men that woman, dude. Because that woman keeps you in line, they keep you stable, man. Every dude needs that. I'm not proudful to say I need a woman, bro. I don't have an issue with saying that. I don't know why people are scared to say it. Like, bro, I would gladly admit that. There have been plenty of times a woman kept me in check all the time, bro, because it's not like, you know, you a simp or nothing. But I'm just like, there was times I was about to go off the deep end. And they was like, hey, baby, it's okay, just calm down. You know what I'm saying? I'll be ready to fight, throw hands, you feel me? But then I start calming down because I'm just like, bro, they give you that compassion and that, you know, that nurturing. You know what I'm saying? Women are very nurturing. So when I'm finna go fight somebody and she's like, hey, just calm down, it's okay. Put their hand on your chest, hey, it's okay, just calm down. And I'm just like, I don't even know I was mad. You know what I'm saying? There was plenty of times daddy was ready to blow, you feel me? But mama was there to be like, hey, Steve, calm down, baby, calm down. You know what I'm saying? And so he started to calm down because then he realized, like I said, God gave him that woman to put him in that spot. Because if you by yourself, man, dude, that's why dudes are crash outs, man. Dudes be crash out dummies, man, because again, you can't lean to your own understanding, man. And when a man gets in pride, man, it'll be his destruction. That's why I says pride goes before destruction, man. Because look at these dudes, man, how they too proud to come under anybody. They too proud to listen to women. They too proud to listen to anybody. You know what I'm saying? Now they on the internet trying to be men of God, trying to be deep. And they not called to do that. And they destroying their life. And they destroying other people's lives that's too stupid not to listen to them. That's why they get mad at me when I don't take their word. Because I'm like, bro, I'm not an idiot. I don't listen to dumb Negro men. I don't listen to you, dude. I said, everybody that I take my information from now is mainly, and it's not because I have an issue, but I just know that people have better advice. Women usually have better advice because they detail, they break it down. That black woman I watch on YouTube, dude, she is the #1 person I watch, man. I learned so much about business from her. That's why my business is thriving, because I watched her, because she's good at what she does. I really believe, man, when there's business being done, God uses that black woman every time, bro. God uses that black woman every time, bro. When there's explanation that need to be explained, God uses that black woman every time, bro. I was watching everybody else. I said, but when I watched that woman, bro, she had the best information I ever seen, dude. I told you she was the Pastor Darby of sales, of business, bro. Like, she give me nuggets and stuff. I'm like, bro, I can't believe I'm even learning this. You feel me? And she happened to stumble across my timeline. I watched one of her videos. I wasn't really feeling it because I was trying to watch everybody else's. But then I went back to it. I said, well, she's based in the word. And I'm like, you know, she seems pretty intelligent, like she knows what she's talking about. And then I watched all her videos because it all made sense. And when I started applying what she was saying in my life, I said, bro, I watched my business grow. I watched everything that I'm doing now started to grow. I don't have a pride issue saying that. I'm not proud to say, hey, man, I learned that from a black woman. Like, God put that black woman in my life to make my stuff better. I told God, I said, God, send people around me that know the knowledge. Send people around me that have this information they can teach me. And what did he do? He sent that black woman. I'm not proud to say that, dude. I learned a lot of information because he put her on my timeline for me to go watch her. He used her to reach me. There's nothing wrong with that. Some people are just too prideful to admit it, man. I don't know what's so hard about admitting it. I don't. I told you, man, God uses people, but I said, well, we're not going to pretend like God only uses black men. Like, dude, God uses black women too. Like, man, he don't play about his daughters, dude. He don't. God does not play about his black women. That's why I be trying to tell these Negroes, man, the more you disrespect your black wife, and the more you disrespect your black mama, and the more you disrespect your black people, I said, they don't even know they setting their own stuff up. You feel me? They're going to throw that street racing. Oh, I'm tired of these people, man. They out here with these fast, exotic cars. That's all they do out here, man. Just trying to race in these little small lots. Like, why y'all doing that? But yeah, that's why I said, like, when you see that stuff, that's why I was telling homie, I said, bro, the more you keep dissing that woman, I said, you're going to understand, like, dude, that woman is there to support you. That's why you look at these old Uncle Toms now, man. These Uncle Toms that think because they MAGA, and again, I don't think there's anything wrong for voting with MAGA if that's how you feel. But they vote for MAGA because they think it makes them white. And so notice they always got an issue with black women. Everything that come out their mouth, man, the Hodge twins, Officer Tatum, that guy's the worst, man. Him and this other dude, I can't remember his name, Anthony something. They are the worst coonskins I've ever seen, bro. I mean, all they do, every video topic they talk about is just, it's always down on black people. It's like, bro, all they do is talk down. They never say the interesting stuff. They don't talk about good, successful black people like them. All they do is gonna F black culture, man, F black women. Dudes in the store, we talking about, see, this is a black woman's paradise. It's like, why are you so obsessed with black women, dude? And so somebody told them, they was like, bro, you're gonna get stomped out by one of these people one day. You keep talking, bro. Because that's what they're gonna set themselves up to do. You're gonna run into somebody that's like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and whoop you, bro, because you talk too much. You're gonna run into somebody like me. That's why I said, see, people be sweet on the internet till they run into me in real life. It's not gonna be funny. You ain't gonna keep that same energy when I got my knuckles in your mouth. It ain't gonna be funny no more, because I said, I'll really beat you down. I don't live on this internet. I really will whoop you. You feel me? And I said, you're gonna run into somebody like me that's gonna put hands on you, dude, because you run that mouth too much. I said, y'all mouthing off too much by black women, dude. Y'all mouthing off too much by black successful people. You ain't got to date your kind. You ain't got to always be around your kind, but you don't never look down on your people. Type him up, Officer Tatum. Look at what I said, bro. That dude's the worst, man. He's so bad. He gets on there talking about, see, there's something wrong with the people of the melanin. Like he forgot he's melanin. I said, bro, this nigga. I said, y'all, this nigga done forgot that he black. He done forgot that. And guess who got on there crying because he wasn't invited to Charlie Kirk's funeral? He said, see, they ain't invite me. I said, you know what, nigga? Because you ain't one of them, boy. How many times we gotta tell you, dude? That's why I said, how stupid can you be, boy? And I said, see, now, that's mighty funny when they getting their Trump card revoked, when they getting their black card revoked now by both sides. Now these white people are looking at you as a nigga, and then we looking at you as a niggerer. And I said, see, it ain't funny no more. All that tap dancing you was doing for Uncle Daddy and them, I said, look what you did. Now they don't like you no more, buddy. You thought you was really gonna get an invite to Charlie Kirk. Negro, please. You dark as an ace of spades, man. You think you gonna be one of them? He got upset talking about, see, maybe it's just the journalist didn't invite me. I said, but they didn't invite you because you was a nigga. They use y'all to get votes, boy. They use y'all to go get dumb Negroes like you. All that boy do is talk down on black women, man. He's the only dude. That's why I say even the Hodge twins was like, when that police shot that black woman because she said in the name of Jesus, everybody that was for the police, everybody that was for MAGA, and everybody was like, hey, man, I'm for the police. I love Trump. They said, but that was wrong. Even they had a heart. This is how deep this was. Even they was like, hey, man, that ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Nobody backed this nigga. Except a nigga. How does white people tell him he wrong that are for Trump and for the police, and they told this boy he wrong? And a coon nigga was the only one. Nah, see, they was right, because she would have just complied. See, nah, see, she deserved to get face shot. I'm like, how could you say that? I said, oh my God, bro. That's why I said they don't need no Klans member to come get us. They go get Negroes like that. Negroes like that hate their people so much, boy. He was the only person I seen see that. Like, I have not seen anybody. I have not seen an extremist say that. I thought most people was gonna be in the comments like they did with George Floyd. I thought they was gonna be, oh yeah, she deserved that. See, that's what she get. Boy, everybody was like, nah, man. They was like, that's wrong. There was people that, even his people was over, even white people was over on his stuff. They was like, nah, bro, you wrong for this. They said, nah, I'm for the police. They said, but that's wrong. You wrong for that, cuz. He got so much hate for it, he took down the video. They tried to make a recanting video. But see, now I took it down because I don't care. See, now I don't have to argue with y'all. I mean, he couldn't, see, a prideful man. See? He was so, this nigga so hating, so self-hating on his people, bro. The nigga really said, people of the melanin. Like, he forgot he's black. And I said, okay, well, when it come time, and I said, when these white radical people start hanging niggas, I say, and if they get you, do not expect us to march for you. That's why I told certain people, if stuff happened to you, don't expect us to march for you. We ain't saying your name. We ain't throwing up no fist, no flag, nothing. No. There are some among us. Wolves in sheep's clothing. Nope. You act like you was one of us. You ain't one of us. And then when they don't get invited to the Crocker Barrel, then they won't come to the cookout. Nah, you don't come over here. That's why, like, nah, we got to start putting people like, nah, we got to let Negroes know. Right, talking about he never been affected by a white person as soon as they... Sure, dude, that's just like that other dude in Texas a couple years ago. It's the same type Negro. He was another Officer Tatum Negro. He got on there, I don't see what the Black Lives Matter is about. I never had an issue with the police. They never did nothing to me. I don't know. It's always a cool tap dancing Negro. And guess what happened to this Negro? He got murdered by the police. And then we had to go out there and say his name. I said, boy, I refuse. Most people was like, boy, I refuse to say that nigga name. See, because he thought he was one of them. I said, see, little Porky Pig didn't care because she was one of them, buddy. still shot your nigga butt. And now look, now we got the march for you talking about say his name. I said, absolutely not. I won't say your name one time, buddy. I said, nah, remember, you didn't deal with this before. Now, are you happy with what you got now? See, now you're dealing with it. You can't deal with it no more, you're gone. But I said, but you dealt with it. And guess what? Porky Swine got off. See? Now your life don't mean nothing. Now nobody even know who this nigga is. That was back in like 2019. Don't nobody even know who his name is no more. I said, you see how much you amount up to them, boy? When is you niggas gonna realize you ain't gonna never be one of them, boy? And that's what's wrong with a lot of these dudes, man. They so hating on I won't say they black women, because again, nobody owns each other. But I said, but they so hating of black women, you know what I'm saying? How you doing? But I said, they so hating of black women, you feel me? And so, but this girl staring me down. That girl, I'm talking about black women. We ain't talking about the white woman today. Snow bunnies never, black queens forever. I turned to black Dr. Umar. I said black Dr. Umar, like that's another light-skinned Dr. Umar. I said, girl, nah, not white girls today. But yeah, that's why I said, I'm like, but you see what happens when you get a lot of these angry dudes, man. They become just like these radical Proud Boy white dudes. Just like they mad at women all day. I said, bro, they also are mad at women. They mad at the black woman. I said, why they keep having a black woman name come out your mouth, cuz? Why y'all keep having, they don't even got nothing to do with the situation. They always want to mention them. Like, what is this obsession y'all got, bro? Hold on. Y'all silly. But y'all notice that? That's why y'all see when Charlie Kirk got killed. And some dude got on there talking about black women. And the black woman, she said, no. She was like, don't you be mentioning black women. She said, we ain't had nothing to do with nothing. She said, Charlie Kirk got killed out there in rural county, Utah with all white people. By a white boy. What does black women got to do with the situation? Could you believe all the threats that a bunch of HBCUs got? Because Charlie Kirk got killed. What does that got to do with him? This obsession with us, man, that's why I said this is getting weird, man. That's why I said it's getting gay, too, because there was a dude that went viral for that. He went on a little Omegle, I said, with some white boy, and he was like, I don't like niggers, I don't like black people. He said, why? He said, man, y'all things are too big. I said, bro, what? And I said, you know who that sounds like? That sounds exactly like they did back in the slave days when they would castrate the men. When they would put their things in jars, they had an obsession with that stuff, dude. That's why I say these niggas be gay, boy. They be, man, I'm trying to tell you. That's how you know old buddy be watching porn all day. And guess what he watches? Slongs. He be more focused on the man than the woman. He knows this little peckerwood can't do what he wants to see. His little Woody Woodpecker ain't getting nowhere. So he's like, that's why he hates people like that. That's the first thing he said. I was like, bro, that was mad. Where'd you say that? Out of all the other stuff, it's like, you know, because, you know, he could have just said, I'm more inferior than y'all. And, you know what I'm saying, like, white people, whites forever, blacks never. He said, y'all things are too big. I was like, buddy, we can't help it because we packing? How am I going to help it because I got 10 inches, nigga? The good Lord made me with 10 inches. I said, buddy, it's my God-given right to have 10 inches. Hey, bro. I gotta tell brothers, hey man, we can't be, hey bro, we gotta be ashamed of what the Lord has gave us. I said, you know why the Lord gave me 10 inches? Because he knew I was gonna use it properly. I said, you know why you ain't got one? Because you can't use yours correctly. What's up, brother? Good. Yo. What's up, bro? How y'all doing, man?
What's up, dog? What's up, dog?
Seen your videos.
Stream right here?
Keep going, bro.
Oh, YouTube stream. No way. What's up, YouTube?
Say what's up to the people,
What's up, YouTube?
People.
Oh, yeah, what's up? What's up?
Hi, Mom.
What y'all getting into tonight, man?
Yeah, we're just walking around, bro. We're bored as hell, right?
Y'all ain't going over?
No, we're too young, man. We're all under 21 over here, man. Oh, no, actually, he's 21. He's 20.
Shit, y'all ain't missing that on there. That party ain't there for nobody.
Yeah,
That's lame, boy.
Looks lame as hell.
For real, it is, bro.
Yeah,
That's why I said I'm out here just doing my thing.
Looks like you're having more fun over here.
I am, bro. I be in my own circle.
Exactly.
I be following people out here, bro.
We saw you there literally yesterday.
Yeah, I be out here this area all the time, like
No
streamers.
way.
I be streaming like every day. So.
Bro, keep going. Good
Yeah, for
shit.
sure, man. Appreciate you, man.
Keep going, dog.
All right, bro.
Later, man.
I think
What's the name?
Simply Steve.
Simply Steve.
Simply Steve. Like Simply Lemonade, just replace lemonade with Steve, bro.
Simply Steve.
Simply Steve, yes. See the first black guy pop up on there. It's me.
Oh my gosh, look, he's right here.
Yeah,
Look, we're right there.
Yeah, I'm live.
Oh
bro.
my
I'm live.
gosh.
Yeah, we live, bro.
Oh my gosh, you're famous. Oh my god, there's 10 people in here.
I got 10,000 subs there, so people be watching the video.
Wait, how much?
10,000 subs. Not like 10,000 watching right now.
Oh, okay. You gotta let
It's growing every day, bro. It's growing every day.
King Mike Hall.
That's my
Yeah.
boy Mike. That's my boy
King My
Mike.
Call, what's up, King My Call?
Why don't you
That's
try
my
like Twitch or something like that?
I thought about it, man. I'm actually about to transition on because I'm getting tired of YouTube. So I thought about going either
Hey,
TikTok or Twitch.
business load over here,
TikTok
bro.
will work faster than
Yeah,
I think so,
business.
but you gotta have like 1,000 subs and stuff like before you can go
Oh,
live.
yeah.
on
Man,
it.
I'll give
So-
you my account, bro.
y'all gonna be going live over?
Hell,
What up,
I don't know how I got
What's up,
followers,
King
I
My
just
Call?
got it.
Hey, King My Call is like a real homie, bro.
Yeah,
He's on
that's
it.
my right man, homie, bro.
Hell
That's my
yeah.
brother
You
right
got
there.
it, bro.
Real
You
guy,
got
hell
it.
yeah. Hey, Business Load. What about Business Load? Who's that? Business
Oh,
Load.
y'all know them? Yeah. That's actually.
What's up, Business Load? All right, man. You take
All
it
right,
easy.
man.
I'll
Take it
Man.
easy, brother.
Stay safe out here,
Yes,
bro.
sir. You too, bro.
Bye, King My Call and Business Load.
Yes, y'all,
See you
bro.
guys later.
See y'all. Anyways, what we doing? When I told y'all, man, that's how they be. You know what I'm saying? Like, this jealousy thing, man, it's real. And that's why I be trying to tell people. I said, I know you want to live in a world where you think that don't exist. I said, but that stuff is real, bro. What people really like it, like, bro, people are jealous. And that's why I said, you know why they jealous? Because we, the Most High's chosen people. You feel me? And I don't even want to say it like it because I don't want to sound like a Hebrew Israelite. You know what I'm saying? But it be true, though. That's why I said some of them, that's why I said not all of them are bad people. You know what I'm saying? They trying to make it known because, again, people are jealous. You know what I'm saying? For years, man, they told us that our hair was dirty. They told us that we was nappy, kinky, nasty people, good for nothing. Our skin was atrocious. We nasty, dirty people, you feel me? And then you find out that they want to be just like us. What's up, bro? What's good with you? You find out they want to be just like us. And I said, this obsession they got, man. I said, the first thing they do, man, is go after black women. Like, it's crazy. A black woman ain't bothering nobody, no how, no word. They all minding their business. That's what I said. Like, black women ain't bothering me, bro. Ain't nobody bothering me, man. It's only these type of coons, these only type of Negroes. Black women ain't nobody worst enemy, man. They're your best friend and your biggest supporter, bro. When I look at the supporters and the streamers on here, bro, the biggest supporters be black women. I told you, when it comes to doing music, man, you would have thought that the dudes would have been more on board with it. The black women are the ones that's more on board with it. Because they know, they like, hey, man, I need a beat for my catalog, or I need a beat for, I'm rapping, I'm doing music, you know what I'm saying? And they come and they buy. There's no deals and, hey, give me a discount and spot me a beat, you know what I'm saying, bro? They just come and get what they need. How much you charging? Okay, I got you. And then they pay for it and that's it. Because they serious. These women be business-oriented, serious people. You know what I'm saying? You understand, a lot of people are jealous of them because they got their priorities straight. And for years, we've been told that black women's ghetto and they Section 8 baby mamas and all that. Like, no, they not. No, they not. These are some of the most advanced, educated women in the world. They the most advanced woman in the United States. They don't show you that. I tell you that. You know what I'm saying? I said, bro, truth be told, I've not met a black woman that's stupid. I really haven't, bro. Like, even if they kind of like a little slow, they got their own issues. I said, but when it comes to life, bro, they good at life. Because they know what they want, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, everything good over here. Everything good over here. And so that's why I told you. I said, that's what old homie that I used to be around, that's what his problem was. He was a black conservative. And he thought because he's a man and he's conservative, that he's basically white, or he think he better than people, you feel me? I said, bro, you ain't better than nobody. And while he's talking, every black woman walking is outdoing him. And while he's talking, he living with a black woman called his mama. He's living off his mama. But he's talking bad about black women, talking about the problem with black women is. And I said, that ain't black woman, because that single mom, Mexican mom, she don't want you either. The Mexican women don't want you. You feel me? Oh. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Your music had me shedding tears a little, more like me healing than wanting to listen to your music like that for a while. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. It be like that, man. There was people in there crying today when I was doing music, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just because you in the spirit, man. You be flowing, and God just flows through you, you know what I'm saying? And so, that's why I said I love the music, man. And a lot of the feedback I get, man, do be from a lot of the black women. They really do, man. They be like, hey, man, I love the music. That's so beautiful. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even know people was even listening to my old albums, man. They come up, they the ones that told me they were still listening to my piano music. And that's why I didn't upload nothing for about a year. I'm like, who listens to this? And they like, I put that on every morning. They said, bro, I put that on when I'm getting ready. I'm doing my hair. I'm like, you do? I said, why? It ain't even that good. They the ones that really let you know, like, bro, your stuff is really all that. It's good like that. You feel me? And I like that, you know what I'm saying? They always gonna be your biggest and highest supporters, man. You feel me? Like, he said, I love my black woman, but I'm good on them. I want to try something different, respectfully. I've been dating black women for a while. And ain't nothing wrong with that. That's why I said, like, bro, there's nothing wrong with that. I tell everybody, like, bro, love who you love, man. Whatever color they is, man. Like I said, whatever ethnicity they is. You know, let's say whatever species they are, if they alien, if they daggone K-129 or SpongeBob talking sponge, like whatever. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Cheetah? But I said, bro, because again, I'm very multicultural. Like I was telling the stream earlier, I'm very multicultural. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've talked to white, black, Hispanic, Asian. Well, not Asian. Yeah, I've talked to them. But I'm like, I don't really care about the color. But I said I would never put down people. There's a difference between you dating outside your race, but it's a difference between you liking them for them and having a fetish. And that's what Negroes do. They got a fetish for Latinas. They got a fetish, especially for white women. Out of all of them, I'm just like, why them? Like, why you think you better than them? Because, like, you know what I'm saying? They think a white woman is their ultimate goal. And I said, dude, okay, maybe there is some white women that's better than black women, but I'm like, but that doesn't mean that everybody's better than people like that. You didn't hit the jackpot, homie. They don't give you a right to talk down on no black women, man, because you mad. And that's really what it be, man. Negroes is losers that couldn't hold down a black woman. And that's what it be. That's why they mad, because that black woman didn't want they little nasty black broke behind. And that's why they go put her in black women, because they go get some fat white girl or some sleazy girl with no worth and thinking that they done hit the jackpot. And I said, even if you did hit the jackpot, homie, you don't put your people down. We told black women for years stop talking bad about black men. And now we got to tell niggas that. Because all they do is talk down on black women all day. All day, every day. You ever watch the House Twins? All they do is talk about black. All their content is on black women. All day. Because they both was married to black women at one time. And they might have got married to the wrong one. They had a bad experience with one. And they put everybody in the same category. And that's what they said. They said, I've been with one. She was like that. It tells me don't be with no black woman. You feel me? I'm like, nah. You just chose the wrong one. It's mighty funny how they make excuses for white people calling them a nigga. But then the minute a Negro do something crazy, they are always on their case. And I said, bro, that is two-faced, bro. That is extremely two-faced. And I said, that's why people lose respect for them. Because I said, bro, y'all want to be white so bad. Y'all tap dancing. You feel me? Yeah. Yeah, it's not good that men should be alone. You feel me? That's why I said be with whoever, man. But just be respectful. That's why I tell everybody, like, just be respectful, man. Even if I was getting married to a white woman, which I wouldn't, I don't mean I'm gonna look down on my race, bro. I'm still black at the end of the day. I'm still black empowerment. You know what I'm saying? That don't make me one of them. You feel me? No, that's why I said, like, no, you gotta call stuff out. That's why I'm like, look, we love all races too. We love all ethnicities too. The same way I told y'all, I said, bro, we love white people, but we call them out on they crap. Remember, for years they told us, they said, man, go deal with y'all kids, go deal with y'all niggas, deal with your crackheads. And what do? We deal with our kids and our niggas and our crackheads. And now when they kids out there strung out on dope, when they raising a bunch of fentanyl fields out there, they ain't dealing with their children. And now we telling them, go deal with your children. Go deal with your wiggers. Go deal with your people. Go deal with your racist people. See, they don't want to do that. They know everybody in their family mad racist. They don't go say nothing to them, but they told us to deal with our prejudiced people. They told us to deal with our niggas. But you ain't dealing with that clan member in your family. You ain't dealing with that lineage of hate in your family. And that's why I said, y'all ornery, man. We did what y'all said, bro. We dealt with ours. We got our community clean off crack, man. Crack cocaine destroyed all us, dude. It destroyed the whole race. And now when it come to y'all race, look what y'all doing. Y'all ain't like only black people doing crack. Y'all white niggas was doing it too. All y'all was doing it. Matter of fact, y'all did something harder crack called cocaine, bro. Cocaine worse. That's a rich people drug. That's why they call it white girl drug, man, because they the ones that take that. I told y'all I don't know a white girl that ain't did crack, man. And you look at their whole community, their whole race is destroyed off drugs. They talk about a war on drugs because they hate us. And look at them. It's literally a war on drugs, dude. Remember they told us, see, y'all smoke crack because y'all just, you know, y'all hoodlums and y'all don't want to get jobs and y'all just don't know how to fit into society. And now your kids on fentanyl. And guess who they blame? The Mexicans, the Colombians, the blacks, the Arabs, the Salvadorians, the Hondurans. Everybody but them. They ain't blaming the Hells Angels for selling it to their own people too. They not blaming the banditas. They ain't blaming nobody else. They blaming them. They blaming everybody else. That's why I said, yeah, the Puerto Ricans. Nobody talking about everybody. Talking about Puerto Ricans, talking about everybody. But I said, but bruh, remember they told us we had a drug problem. We love crack. I said, well, don't y'all love fentanyl then? Y'all seen love heroin and crystal meth, stuff that black folk do not do. And I said, while they worried about us, y'all kids out there strung out on dope. Y'all overdosing in numbers like never before seen, and y'all still got the nerve to have black people name in your mouth. An immigrant's name is coming out your mouth. Man, please, you got bigger fish to fry, homie. They picking up y'all kids like wildflies, and y'all sitting here talking about us. And then they say arrest the problem, not the solution. I said, no, I think we need to arrest the problem. Remember, y'all sent us to jail. Remember that? Uncle and them got 20, 30 years. I said, okay, well, good, give them 20, 30 years. I'm pretty sure they'll sober up. They'll sober up real quick. Since you want to talk. That's why I'm like, nah, man, I don't be playing that stuff. I'm like, nah, we got to be fair here. We dealt with our people, and then you deal with yours. Still got our name coming out your mouth. And then, because remember, we was told if we do better, we would be accepted. They hate you because you act like a bunch of niggas. And then we sit here and do better. We got legal money, legal jobs, 2-parent household. Sons are being raised by the father. Daughters are being raised by the mothers and the fathers, you feel me? Good Christian black homes. Living in the suburbs, and they still look at you as a nigga. And I said, I thought if we did better, if we actually had some zeal about ourselves, we would fit in, right? That's what we was taught. That's why I said when we moved to Indiana from Louisville, that's when I started changing my mindset. I started changing my perspective. Because we was told, if you just do right, if you just care about people, you just don't act like a nigga, you can date their white daughters, you know? Like, they'll let you date little Cynthia, and they won't look at you like a nigga because, you know, niggas give them nigga fatigue, you know what I'm saying? I was talking with nigga fatigue back then. And I said, first off, why am I going to explain myself to you? Why do I even want to marry your daughter, buddy? Like, that's a prize. I was saying it like it was a prize. I said, whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I said, that ain't no daggone prize, nigga. Out of all the ethnicities, and I gotta be right for you. I gotta impress some 65, 70-year-old white man. Like, boy, please. That's why I said, we love white folk. But I said, but no, we got to be real again. We dealt with ours, man. We dealt with our people. So I said, y'all need to deal with y'all's, bro. It's the same way. You don't want to deal with yours? I'm like, but y'all want to talk about ours all day. I don't like this stuff, bro. I really don't. Because it's hypocritical. And again, the majority of the black race is doing good. They numbers are dying off. They kids are strung out there on dope. Some of them can't even reproduce. But they so busy talking about us. And they still pointing the finger at us. We don't even live in rural county, Indiana. That's all white folk. They don't even like somebody if they tan colored. And your kids still string out on dope. I got both parents in the house and your kids still end up on dope. Remember they said, see, y'all black people like it because y'all ain't got no father in the home. And I said, well, little Timmy got father in the home and he still string out on fentanyl. What's wrong with that? Daddy's a firefighter, mama's a lawyer, and you're still string out there on dope. And that show you right there. I said, man, y'all full of it, man. Y'all full of it. Got the nerve to have black women name a name out. I said, boy, don't you ever mention a black woman name. Notice they keep talking about Jasmine Crockett. I was talking about Jasmine Crockett. Talk about your freaking Marjorie Taylor Greene, man. Talk about your badly built beach body shape. Like, you feel me? I said, bro, this level of orneriness is just ornery. That's why I say y'all are so obsessed with us, man. Y'all are so obsessed with everything that we do. It's crazy. Then they got the nerve to talk about black fatigue. I said, if it's any fatigue, it'd be white fatigue, wouldn't it? We tired. Even white people tired of y'all. And they white. Ain't enough niggas to be tired of, bro. We live in the inner cities, man. Y'all live all over the United States. How white can you get? That's why I like San Antonio, because the majority of people here are Latino. It's nice to be around another ethnicity, man. Darker skinned people, man. White is the minority here. They really are. They are the minority, and I know they don't like that. Yeah, she's an intelligent black woman. I didn't even know who she was till I heard her talk. I said, so she's ghetto because she knows what she's talking about? And like, she talked with some slang. I said, and so do the Hostowans. Everybody talk with a country accent, man. Why is it ghetto when we do it? Everybody in Memphis, even the white people, talk like that. You know, they just country. I said, why are they country, but we hood? That's crazy. I said, no, I'm on your white tops tonight. No Diddy. I said, no, I'm tired of that. Because we listen about black women from them, too. We was talking about black women from them as well. And I said, sometimes we did grow up with like a self-hate type. You know what I'm saying? We was all, you know, just niggas ain't good enough to be in the hood, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? They Negroes want blast rap music all day and sag their pants, and you know what I'm saying? Black women so ghetto, and I'm like, says who? Says who? You go to any community, you're gonna see the worst of the worst. You go to the hood, you're gonna see hood people. That's what you do. You go to Trailer Park, Texas, you're gonna see Trailer Park Tammy. If you go to if you go to a Mexican hood, you're gonna see the tortas, bro. You're gonna see everybody that's bad. Anywhere you go, if you go over to Sweden and go to the bad spots, you're gonna see anybody of that ethnicity that's bad. Does that mean the whole race is like that? No. All Mexican people cartel leaders? No. All black people hood rats? No. All white people racist? No. Everybody's not like that. So when you got the stereotype of only us are like that, it's like, bro, the whole race ain't that way. Have you ever noticed it's funny when we look at black families together, we expect all black boys to not know their father. When they talk about, you're my dad, like, we like, your dad? You got your father in your life? That's crazy, we gotta say that. Because we expect you not to have a father. I had to wean myself up off of that because I thought that was true. Most black boys, I was sad we even thought that. You see most black boys, they probably don't even know their daddy. And then they sit there taking pictures with their daddy. I said, that's a shame we thought that black people don't know their father, man. That is a shame. Remember I told y'all, when you hear about black people dying at a young age, what's the first thing you think about? You hear white people die, you think of all possibilities. The first thing you think about when you're a young black teenager died, what's the first thing you think about? They got killed. That's the first thing you think. Nothing else, no other natural causes or just something else. We always think the first thing that happened, gun violence, they got killed. That's so sad. That's the stereotype we got for each other, man. Guess who was told that stereotype about? White people. See how they want to be us so bad, man? They women trying to look like us so bad, dude. They men is mad because our peckers are bigger than theirs. They mad at that. That's the first thing. It ain't us saying it. They said that. And even the white woman done told them. The white woman said that. That's what's wrong with them. And I said, buddy, you joining some Nazi group is not going to make your pecker wood bigger. It's not going to make a woman sleep with you. You know, the only way you can get it is if you take it by their innocence, dude. And that's why you see they got a nation now where they want to take people's innocence. What you think that abortion stuff was for? It wasn't because they care about children. They care about their numbers. And they want to be able to take your innocence, and you still can't do nothing about that. They don't not believe in that because they God's people, because they Christian. They don't believe in that because they don't want you to kill off their offspring. Even if they force themselves on you, they don't want you to do that because, again, they claim to be Christian, but they're not. They care about their white supremacist robes. They don't care nothing about no daggone abortion. Abortion was started for black people in the first place. If you care, you would have did it back in the 1930s, man. Don't come at me with that stupid stuff now. That's why I told you, don't be coming to me with that old garbage stuff now. Every time y'all are on the decline or something wrong with y'all, now we gotta hear, oh, see, it's the Christian thing to do. And so was not lynching us, nigga. So was not raping our women, nigga. Killing our kids, nigga. Now I'm on you white niggas' heads. Like, nah, that wasn't Christian neither. So I don't care nothing about no Charlie Kirk, man. Y'all niggas killed Martin Luther King Jr. That wasn't Christian neither. He had a family and they went to school and they was talking about black Jesus dead. Talking about the nigga father. I won't hear that stuff. I ain't got no sympathy for none of you niggas. None of y'all. Now y'all want to come with a Christian thing to do. Man, please, miss me with all that. Don't rape our women for years. Don't rape the whole world for years. And then y'all want to talk about the Christian thing. Man, please. And now y'all see why people don't like Christianity. Now you see why Christianity gonna be outlawed. Because of them. Christianity gonna be outlawed in a little bit because of them. They make it look bad. And when the world sees that, that's what the world sees. Them. And it looks bad. Now they want to come and have a heart, have some sympathy. Man, please. Man, please. I said, yeah, I'm going to give y'all as much sympathy as you gave us back in civil rights. I'm going to give you as much sympathy as you gave us back with Trayvon Martin, with George Floyd, Philando Castro, Breonna Taylor. What's up, brother? How you doing, bro? I'm about to be like dude and go to Japan, man. Get up out the United States, cuz. We tired of being here. Be around these old Aryan niggas. Who want to be around y'all? Like, that's a pleasure. It's an honor to be here. Like, why? So we can be around you niggas? That's why I said white people can be niggas too. Like, nah. We on y'all. I ain't got no sympathy for no opioid crisis. I don't care nothing about it. That was a crack crisis. Y'all did not care. But now you want to come here and care now. Now the gun epidemic matters now when y'all dropping like flies. Now it matters when your schools and your businesses and your communities get shot up. So that's all it took. Hey, we should have thought about this years ago. That's all it took, y'all, for us to deal with gun violence. Let it happen to their people. That's all it should have took. See, it happens in their community. See, it don't matter. See, it happened in ours. See, it don't matter. It don't matter now. Now they little children get shot going to school. See, what happened to the black kids get shot going to school? They don't care about that. What you think Cabrini Green was, dude? That was kids dying on their way to school in Cabrini Green. Kids are still dying on their way to school in Chicago now. They don't care nothing about that, man. They only say that stuff because, again, that's talking points for them. They use that to criminalize CC. It's y'all thugs, so y'all kill each other. And guess who goes and guess who does mass murders and kills their own people? Them. What do they say? Oh, he was a hater of his own people. He was a white nigga. And I said, no, it's the guns. See, it's just mental health. Oh, no, we got it all. We better medication. That's the first thing they say. I'm just like, bro, that is so deserving. That is so trashy. And that's why I said, I'm like, this is why y'all don't get respect. And I said, this is why the world don't feel sorry for y'all, boy. Y'all are the biggest victims I've ever seen in my life, dude. They gave us that stereotype. I always wanted to play victim. I said, ain't nobody playing victim more than a white nigga. Ain't nobody playing victim more than them. I got on this channel, and like I said, I trash Negroes. That's silly. I said, but I trash them too. I ain't got no favorites. Ain't no color with this. Now, I'm on y'all. That's why the whole world is on y'all. Even y'all own people's on y'all, man. They tired of y'all niggas too. Talking about have some compassion and brotherly love. That was a whole trend called Trayvon, man. When Trayvon Martin died, they was playing the Skittles and the Iced Tea challenge. George Floyd, they did the kneeling on the neck challenge. And now when Charlie Kirk died, somebody say something about him, now they ready to counsel and do something to you. Now y'all want to be upset and talking about that's offensive. Like, why wasn't it offensive when it happened to us? Don't be mad because I get a taste of y'all medicine. Like, no, you get what you give, nigga. Oh, yeah, it don't feel funny when the shoe's on the other foot, nigga. See, that Tim is on your foot now. See, it don't feel funny now. See, it ain't funny. That's why I said, like, nah, y'all just get what y'all just deserves. That's why they say nobody deserves to get killed for their political views. I said, didn't y'all kill Fred Hampton? Didn't y'all kill Marcus Garvey? Malcolm X? Martin Luther King Jr.? Are you serious, nigga? Y'all want to say this now? Oh boy, if it ain't the mayo calling the bread white, it's like we say the pot calling the kettle black. If it ain't the mayo calling the bread white, boy, oh my gosh. Oh, the hypocrisy. Oh my gosh, I love the hypocrisy. It's the funniest thing in the world because the whole world's looking at them like, bro, you cannot be serious. You can't not be serious, man. That's why I said, now don't come with this whole Christian stuff now. Y'all ain't Christian. Christian sitting there standing there looking at a burnt lynch victim. How is that Christian? How is that Christian? They charred a nigga alive and sitting there taking pictures, smiling. Got postcards, still got them. And y'all Christian. Yeah, okay. And now, when Christianity gets outlawed, you can thank them. When it's going to be harder to serve Christ in public now, you can thank them because that's where we're headed now. That's where we're headed. I think the world's gonna get so tired of them to where when Trump is out of here, when they rule is over, they're gonna be done affected the world so much that the world's like, you know what, we tired of this religion that y'all claiming is just, they already don't like Christian. So when they see this, the white nationalists claiming to be Christian, they probably gonna be like, you know what, y'all done started World War III, World War V, we're done, no more. It's forbidden to say the name of Jesus. It's forbidden to serve the Christ. Because they probably think the Christ is like the ones they serve. It's good. I said, they probably think the Christ is like, yeah, I'm talking about your people, girl. White girl. I said, they probably think the Christ is like the ones that bomb them people. The ones over there bombing them Palestinians, killing women and children. Who would love a God like that? Remember, we hated Allah because they told us that Allah was the one that got them niggas to fly them planes in the buildings. Remember, they the ones that's blowing people up. See, they God just tells people to kill people. I said, what you think your God is telling you? Your version of Jesus. What did you do? What was we in Iraq for in the first place? What are we in Afghanistan for in the first place, cuz? What did y'all do? Y'all got people to vote going to war, man. Bush done got a bunch of these nationalist Christians to go vote for war, man. You agree with the genocide of people, man. I say, I think God gonna judge you for that. Everybody has to have their wars. Everybody got to have their military and stuff. But I said, but you know, if it's a necessary war, maybe. But when you going over it just unknowingly, and then they told us for years, see, the world just don't like the United States because of our freedoms. They don't like us because we love God. I was in 3rd grade. I said, bro, it don't even make sense. I knew. I was like, that don't even make sense. And then you realize, like, nah, y'all were raping their stuff and taking their stuff. They killed their people and kept them down for centuries. And then y'all want to come here now and talk about, oh, see, it's just because we love God. No, it ain't. Oh, no, y'all love a God. Y'all love that God of war. At Mars or whatever, Kratos or something. Y'all love that God because that show is y'all God. Oh, y'all love to blow stuff up. I ain't worried about no Muslim blowing nothing. I don't worry about some little nerdy white boy that can't get girls blowing stuff up. They the ones that know how to make homemade bombs, boy. Name a Muslim that blew something up yet, recently. Who's the one that's putting bombs in backpacks, man? Who's the one that got to get bomb squad called out to a school or to their house to defuse a bomb? Because little buddy done wired up his room. If you open up his window, he gonna blow up. Who's the one strapping bombs to themselves? Them people. Who's the one doing mass murder? They people. They said we got a black fatigue problem in this country. No, we got a white nigga problem in this country. A white mass murderer in this country. A white Peckerwood in this country. That's what we got. Y'all niggas are the ones we gotta worry about going to Walmart, man, and y'all want to shoot something up today. We just trying to get groceries. We want to catch a bunch of innocent victims, man. You don't want to shoot up no military base. There's a police station over there. Go do that. I give y'all the niggas you can shoot, boy. Shepherd Square is full of them. Well, Shepherd Square gone, but the West End of Louisville's full of them, man. It's full of niggas over. See, they don't want to go over there. Because they know they will be getting lynched by a bunch of niggas. They don't want to go over there. They gonna want to go to innocent downtown and go shoot some banks up. I'm like, that's crazy. That's why I said, like, nah, we gonna call it the hypocrisy, man. So the next time y'all want to talk about black women, I said, we gonna get on y'all case. How y'all doing? But I said, we gonna get on y'all case since y'all want to talk. Y'all sure we talking about it a whole lot, bro. I know these school kids ain't about to go over here party. Oh, who's adult? I don't know if these are adults or something. I know those are adults. I was like, why they got these kids about to go in the club? I was like, bro, what? Did Texas lower the age of consent? I said, bro, hold up. I was like, what is this, nigga? They done pulled up in a school bus party, man. I ain't never seen a school bus party bus. That is crazy. They doing it big, I guess. Whatever. Who's still in here? Y'all hear me? Now y'all gonna hear me. You gonna hear me. That's why I said I was just putting down black women, man, talking all day and stuff. I'm looking at a tall Nubian queen over here, boy. That's like Dr. Umar. I gotta stop. Girl, tall. And cause she be taller than them, that's why they be inferior. I ain't never been inferior about no woman taller than me, man. At the end of the day, she's a woman, I'm still a man. I seen they did a test experiment, man. There was some light-skinned girl. Girl was about a good 6 foot. You know, for women that's tall. And she wore some heels and everything, but she looked like she would have looked if she was 5'1". Like, she looked good. She wasn't ugly, she was fine. And the Negro was sitting there talking about, hey, man, you know, you too tall. She met up with some random dudes on a date, and they gave her a hug and looked at her. It was like, nah, they like, I'm like, oh, y'all niggas gay. Because I'm like, I don't know, no man ever turned that down. You couldn't tell me. I said, man, the tallest woman I talked to was 5'10", bro. And 5'10" for a woman is tall. And she was like, up her. I said, girl, I had to talk to her like he had to talk to Robert Parr. Get in here, Parr. The little midget dude. I'm not happy, Parr. Not happy. Close the door. Get over here now. Like, I don't know about the coverage, Bob. Don't tell me about the coverage. Hey, man. I said, girl, you been down here and give me a kiss. That's how it works. I the king. Now bend down here and give me some sugar. I stand on my tippy toes. You, mwah. I said, you pick me up. Wee. Wee, nigga. Woo. Like, girl, you pick me up and spin me around one time, daggone it. You come put me in timeout. You put me in my place, girl. Shoot, you the man in this relationship. I said, I need me a big old Amazonian woman, man. I said, nigga was trying to get death by Snoo Snoo. Nigga was trying to get his back blown out. I said, first the large women, then the petite women, then the large women again. Death by Snoo Snoo. I said, I know a couple of brothers that would love to go out that way. I said, girl, you lucky I love the Lord, because if I didn't, I would death by Snoo Snoo you ever die, nigga. Hey, bro. I'm gonna calm down. I'm gonna calm down, y'all. I'm getting off topic. Now. I forgot what I was even saying, bro. But yeah, they mad because the girl was taller than them, man. I gotta fix my hair, bro. That's crazy. But they mad because the woman was taller than them, bro. And I said, who has an issue with that? But you start to see that, man. Again, they won't. That's why a lot of dudes. That's why some, not a lot, but some of them dudes like girls that's smaller because again, they like to take advantage, man. You know what I'm saying? They like to feel like that they have total control. You feel me? That's why you see who's the one that putting date raping girls' drinks, man? Them niggas. Who do you think wants to go back to the old days of taking people's wheel? Them. They want to take everything, dude. You feel me? They want to take everything. They don't want to ask like, hey, girl, could you give me some? Or am I worthy enough? Do I look good enough? Do you see yourself being with me? The first thing they want to do is I'm going to take it. They can't get it because a woman ain't going to just willfully walk up and give them the numbers and then they going to take it. That is a straight coward, man. That is a straight coward, bro. That's why I say you got to be a special type of evil, man. To not be able to get any. And then you're going to take it. I said, just because you can't get under me, you take it. And then they said, well, if women were just more susceptible and if they wasn't hoes now. I'm like, no. We're not going to blame them. No, we ain't doing that. I said, maybe if we go back to public stoning people like they did back in the day and we stone niggas like you for doing this stuff, maybe we would have a lot less lizards out here like you, nigga. Maybe if we go back to public executions with beating you down in front of broad day, in front of everybody for doing that type of stuff, maybe there would be less of this, man. The law is protecting these niggas, man. That's why I said a woman's worst nightmare, beat them tight, bro. Be like it too, man. That's why I said, why you think they be mad at me, man? They be mad at me because I ain't got to do nothing to get one. I be out here all the time, man. They come in my streams. I be off streaming, they come to me. It's been like that for years, man. You just the local chick magnet. I ain't like the rest of the dudes that can do that like all day. But I said, but they come to me. I've never had to really go to a woman. They come to me. And the dude, I was a white dude that was mad at me over that, bro. This dude was mad at me, man. And it showed me right there. I said, bro, that's true. They be envious. Dude was envy, man. Because he couldn't get... The nigga looked like Doug from King of Hill, bro. Or not King of Hill. Dude looked like... he looked like a bigger version of... Like, Buddy looked like the boy off Toy Story, the fat boy off Toy Story that stole Woody, Al. The dude looked like Newman from Seinfeld. That's what he looked like, bro, Newman. And Buddy got the nerve to get mad at me, dude. I can't help the fact that I got a lot of friends that are women, and my friends are just naturally pretty. Like, bro, what do you want me to do? I got ugly friends, I got pretty friends. What's wrong with that? And we went hang out all the time, and Buddy was mad because he couldn't get that. I'm like, bro, like, well, maybe go work on your appearance, dude. I said, bro, I'm the Rizzler, you the Twizzler. Like, bro, you can't get what I get, bro. See. He didn't want a woman that looked like him. He didn't want a woman that was big like him. That's why I said, mighty funny how a Negro don't want what they are. Negroes be bums, don't want a woman that's a bum, though. Negro got the worst attitude in the world, don't want a woman with an attitude. Negro be the nastiest Negro in the world, but don't want a woman that's nasty. Negro credit score is the worst, but want a woman with good credit, so they can go mess up their credit. He kept saying, I'm a nice guy. I said, and so was a lot of other big women. Why can't you go get with them? See, they ain't his type. He wants the Barbie dolls, the slim ones that my friends were. He want the slim ones. And they kept telling him, nah. And then when he would figure out who was around him, and then he was like, hey, who y'all with? Who y'all come with? What y'all doing tonight? They were like, we with Steve. Man, he always with girls. I'm like, why you hating on me, bruh? But then when he was in my face, he want to dab me up and be all cool and hey, what's up, bro? Because he wants to get close to them. That's why I said, I know that old coonery stuff. You only trying to get cool with me so you can get to them. I said, I can't speak for them, homie. They grown women. That ain't going to get you no closer to them. But behind the scenes, he's mad at me because I'm hanging with them. Every woman I was around, Buddy tried to hit on. That one girl, she was butt ugly, man. That girl would look like a Kaminu, man. Looked like a Japanese Kaminu. And Negro was still all up on her. He was desperate. She wanted me, though. I didn't want her. She wanted me. She didn't want him. And he was mad when he said it. He said, he's always around girls. Y'all always hanging around him. And I said, yeah, I can see why women don't want to be around you, dude. If this is your behavior, it's pathetic. You think you owe something. We were somewhere one time, and the porta potties was filled up outside. It had like a long line. And two of my friends was like, they got to go pee. That Negro told, bruh, this nigga said this, man. It's how you know niggas creepy. He said, oh, if y'all want, y'all can go behind my truck and go pee if you want to. I said, hey, ho. Bro, it was so weird it caught us off guard. Because I'm just like, I know he didn't just say that. And so they looked at me, they was like, no. And then we walked away from him because he was weird. They said, bro, that was weird. I said, I didn't even know he was gonna say that. That was weird. I said, even if I even told my friends, I said, bro, even if Michael B. Jordan offered you that, so you can go pee behind my truck, y'all would still be like, bro, that's weird. He said that, bro. I said, you know why he said pee behind his truck? Because he got his rear view mirror right there, his rear view camera. He trying to see y'all take a piss, man. I said, bro, no wonder you can't get women, man. You a weirdo. It's so piss poor and pervert. Like, bro, this nigga weird, man. And I said, no wonder women get weirded out about you, dude. But he wanted to be mad at me. I said, but I'm not telling women to come pee behind my truck. That's just some stuff you don't do, man. What's happening, cuz? What's up, bro? What's up?
Shit, what you talking about, yo?
A little bit of everything. Hype and all that, bro.
That boy vlogging.
Yeah, I'm vlogging, man. I'm out of live stream, bro.
Man, you killing that,
That's what I said, man.
I ain't gonna lie.
Appreciate y'all, man. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I said, bro, it was mad weird. I said, bro, nigga, mad weird, dude. That's why they be in their feelings, man. And I said, I'm gonna tell you something else, buddy. Women don't like dudes in their feelings. I said, whenever I got women, I was never in my feelings, dude. Because women don't like emotional sensitive dudes. And then what did they do? Instead of working, they like what they do. He became an incel that got online talking about how he's owed something because he's a nice dude. Posting TikTok, nice guys always finish last. Nice guys always finish last. The 5 signs to know. You know those stupid TikTok, they point up 5 signs to know if he's a nice guy. Number 1, he says yes to everything. Number 2, he always makes time even though he's tired. Number 3, he's tired when he doesn't want to be, but he doesn't want to let others down. I said, dude, that's the gayest thing you could ever said as a dude, boy. No wonder women don't like you, boy. You like men, dude. You coming up like a dude. That's crazy. But you talking about me. You mentioning my name. But you on social media talking about you giving up on everything because women are mean and they don't understand nice guys. The whole reason Buddy followed me, because he's trying to get close to me and the girls. Oh my gosh, Ricky, y'all still hear me? Y'all hear me, man? Hold on. Oh my gosh, bro. I said, so you talking about nice guys? You talking about nice guys? You mad at me, a handsome black man, and then you telling women to go piss behind your truck? I said, buddy, I don't know if you gay or weird. That's just crazy. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh, man. I hope this is a good story topic. I'm just ranting out here. I'm just talking, so y'all gonna hear what I'm gonna say. But I'm just like, nah, I told you. But these be the main dudes that got a woman name coming out their mouth. I said, buddy, you can't get women, so they should not be coming out your mouth. Them be the ones that won't vote for Trump because it make them feel bad about themselves. I said, buddy, your peckerwood ain't gonna get no enlarged. I'm just gonna tell you that now, buddy. Women ain't gonna be susceptible to you, even if it was a law. Ain't no law that bad to make nobody do nothing for you, buddy. It don't work like that. And now you see a lot of these white men are doing that. They want to start going back to that. Because they love having control. They want to be able to lynch us in public. They want to be able to call us niggas out in public. They want to be able to take women's innocence. They want to be able to do that stuff again. Because they mad. And I said, you come charge, you want there's going to be a lot of dead. There's going to be a lot of dead Negroes. I'm just telling you now. And that's when they want to come with the love of God. Now, I ain't got no love of God for somebody trying to rape somebody. I ain't got no love of God for you. No, you should have thought about that before you try to take the innocence. I ain't got no love of God for you. I got no love of God for a child molester, a child murderer. I don't got no love of God for somebody who want to hang people from trees. Think about that before you hang somebody. That's why we tell people like, no, you gonna tell them man. You gonna tell them man. Every time somebody do something, we gotta sit here and shut up and just pray. No, we ain't praying about it. Nah, we done with that. You tell them to go pray before they try to do mass murder. You tell them before they want to blow people up. Why we try to tell fools on this channel? Everybody was just don't like, no. You tell them to stop coming over and messing with me, and I won't talk like this. Got people harassing me and my family for years, and we gotta just be good and just turn and pray. No, we ain't praying no more. We done with y'all Negroes. We gonna call it like we see it, and then we hurt people's feelings, and then you should just handle it by praying. You should handle it by shutting up. That's what you should do. That's why I said we on these white people case. Like, now y'all not gonna try this old turn a blind eye to stuff and just the Bible says to love anyway. I ain't no love anyway, nothing. I love you, but if you come over here trying to blow something up, I'm gonna kill you. I'm just gonna tell you that now. I love you. If you try to touch me and my family, I'm gonna kill you. That's just how it goes. I don't have no sympathy for you, nigga. Hey, now we got to start talking like this, man. Bring this back. They beat us down with the word so much. That's why people think it's a sin to fight for yourself. They think it's a sin to take somebody's life if they're trying to take yours. They think that's a sin to defend your family. I'll be doggone, I'm gonna let some Negro come in my front line and burn a cross. Boy, you gonna burn along with that cross. The Bible said, no. That ain't what that says. And the Bible says also love thy neighbor. It ain't loving your neighbor by setting a cross on my line, nigga. Why the word only work one way, man? Why only work one way for one people? Nah, man, it works always. I just want to take a scripture and put it on us. We're never going to put a scripture on you. And that's why I said they knew God not. And when I said God gave them over to what they wanted, now God gave y'all over to y'all fentanyl. He gave y'all over to y'all wars. See, now that scripture for you. That's for you. And they don't know, they don't destroy themselves. And they sit there talking about us. But trying to use scripture on us. Trying to use that on us. Oh, look how that backfired. Look at that backfired. And I said, y'all about to be cursed among the nations. Because everybody hates y'all. Oh, yeah, that word is hidden. Oh, here's another word for you. That burnt bronze Christ. Yeah, that's another word for you. Yeah, that's another word for you. That woolly hair. That's another word for you. Since you like to give out scripture, well, let me go ahead and give you those scriptures. Yeah, you don't want to talk about them scriptures. You don't talk about that. Ain't no need to be technical on the word. We're going to use the word. Let's use all the word. Not half of it, all of it. Have you ever noticed? That's why I said, most people that knew Charlie Kirk was like, bro, his whole life he was like it. Have you ever noticed why he went to college debating college students? Most college kids don't even know what they're going to college for. Anybody can win an argument against them because they be slow. See, he didn't want to go up against somebody. Even Charleston White said it. Charleston White was like, he can't go up against somebody like me. He said, because I know what I'm talking about. You know, Charleston White's the ultimate troll. He's on there trolling Charlie now. He said, I don't feel bad for dude. He said, see, he didn't want to argue with me because I know what I'm talking about. He said, college kids don't know what they're talking about. And most people say that. They say he always had an issue with people, so he goes and debates people that's less than him. Why he go to debate a bunch of us? A bunch of educated black folk. He didn't want to do that. He want to educate kids and stuff. You feel me? No, I ain't in Florida. I'm in Texas. I wish I was in Florida. I'd be in Miami right now. I would not be talking to y'all. I'd be over too. Oh. It is like, go Stevie. 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 No. That's why I said, like, nah, we got to learn to be real, man. Set stuff straight. That's why I'm like, nah, you gonna hear what I'm saying. You gonna hear what I'm saying. I'm like, nah, no, all them words is hidden, man. All them words is hidden. I said, you ain't gonna Christianity this. And I said, look, even white people are coming out now saying, you ain't gonna Christianity this. Peace and love to y'all too. Love dancing, y'all. So I said, see, the white devil don't know what they've been getting themselves into. See, we tired of taking y'all stuff. We gonna let y'all know where it's good at. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna Kurt Franklin stop on you, Negro. See, the problem with y'all white people is y'all need to get whipped into shape. Nah. But nah, man. That's why, y'all silly. But that's why I said when they get caught on their hypocrisy, they don't like it. And that's why I said, let's plug my battery up. That's why I said, like, nah, for years. And that's why I said, now you starting to see their words, like, eating them up. Black women, nasty, ghetto, and trifling. Now look who's nasty, ghetto, and trifling. They women. Black women are so unwanted. Now look who's being unwanted. They women. Every Negro would get with a Nubian princess, a Latina queen, a Jamaican princess. Like, bro, everybody trying to get with something else. Guess who's not as desired no more? Except the conservative niggas who think it makes them white because they go get some white girl. Yeah, y'all hit that like button, man. Give me my likes up. That's 14 and 23 likes. I should have 30. Do the math. Make it happen. Make fake profiles and leave me likes. Whatever. That's why I said when you look at it, truth be told, man, a white woman is gonna be the most least desired woman in the world, dude. They really are. I used to be a big fan of white girls back in the day, and I ain't really got no issue with them. But I said when it comes to picking sides and picking like what I like, they have the most least desired, bro. They have the most least desired for me. Everybody's kind of getting off of that, man, because we was told the standard of beauty was them. Every freaking TV show we see, man, we got one of them. Ever since I can remember, every cartoon I watched, every TV show I watched, every movie I watched has always been mainly white people. And we get one show, Luke Cage, and they mad because it's all black. They said, y'all only got one character in there. We get one movie, Black Panther, you got one white guy, and they mad at that. I said, bro, how can you be, oh my gosh, dude. A fictional superhero character movie, and we can't even have that, bro. We can't even have that. That's too black now. I said, it's called Black Panther, stupid. Did you not know what the title was gonna be about? Did you not, like, bro, you, like, oh my gosh, dude. They said Luke Cage was too black. It's in Harlem, where black people is. Why can't we have one thing? My God. Daredevil was all white. Iron Fist took the birthright from a Chinese boy. He got a white boy doing kung fu. He's the face of the movement. I said Jessica Jones was white. Captain America definitely white. Oh yeah, but now when we get something, now you got an issue. What about they movies being all white? Only one black character. Falcon was the only black person in the movie, except Samuel L. Jackson. Those was our two token blacks in that movie. We didn't say nothing about it. We didn't care. Daredevil got one other black character in there. We didn't say nothing about it. We didn't care. Now when y'all get one side white character in a show or a movie, now y'all want to say something. That's why I said, oh, Coon Taj twins, them tap dancing, talking about they ain't like the fact that Wakanda was, they said, I don't like how they made the movie African. It's based off in Africa, dude. Like, oh my gosh. Wakanda is a fictional place in Africa, which would make it African. And they was mad because the movie was African based. Oh, nigga, what do you want it to be? You want it to be Neanderthal? Do you want it to be Swedish? Oh my gosh, man. This self-hate stuff is just, it's just, that's why I say they got punchable face. Like, dude, if I seen you in real life, I hit you in your face. Like, you so stupid. Y'all hate y'all people that bad. That's why I said one day y'all gonna get stomped out by some people. Y'all gonna get whooped. Because y'all run that mouth too much, man. Now you starting to see your white card getting revoked. They don't consider you one of them either. You can't run to us because we gonna jump you. You can't run to us. And you can't run to them because they want to hang you. So now y'all gotta start your own clan somewhere else. I ain't like how the movie was African based. I like, oh my God, man, y'all just hate anything. Like, oh my God, bro. Stuff is crazy. You can't have one thing, bro. You notice that? Why does every cartoon guy be white, man? I grew up watching Pepper Ann, man. Pepper Ann was white. I grew up watching Rugrats. The majority of Rugrats was white. I grew up watching Fairly Odd Parents. Fairly Odd Parents was mainly white. I grew up watching Jimmy Neutron. The majority of Jimmy Neutron was white. And we get one show called Fillmore based off a black character. Where's that show at? Where's it at? We can't have black nothing. We get the Proud Family, now that's ghetto. Why? Because y'all ain't the majority? Because you got one little white girl Zoe in there? Is that it? And La Cienega Boulevard is. Oh my gosh, man. All the kids shows white. All the TV shows is white. All the movies is white. Hey, shout out to East St. Louis, man. Y'all be safe over there, boy. It's crazy. I know it's crazy over there. Everything been white for as long as I can remember. We get one black thing, and Negroes got an issue, man. They got a problem. Talking about black fatigue. I'm starting to think white fatigue is a thing. Yeah, everybody don't like white fatigue. We're tired of that. Oh my gosh, man. And that show you right there, man. We can't have nothing to ourselves, man. start one thing and they got an issue with it. That's why they was mad at the new Captain America movie, because he's black. You think they want the face of America to be a black dude? You think they really think that the face of America is gonna be a Philippine American, an Ethiopian American? Boy, please. They gonna put their face right there every time. Look what they did. Look at Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk got killed. They want to put this man's face on a quarter. But they denied us a $20 bill where they was going to put Harriet Tubman's face on. They told us no for years. And then this nigga gets a quarter. That nigga ain't even a politician. He's a freaking podcaster. Harriet Tubman is a staple, an American icon staple. And she couldn't even get a dollar bill. And this old weird nerd podcaster can't get a quarter? What has he done that's so important? He gets a piece of change, man. They comparing this nigga to MLK. I said, that is the greatest disservice I've ever seen in my life, man. I said, y'all gonna hear from me today. That's why I said, no, I don't care about none of that. No, I don't care about none of that. That's atrocious, man. Some little white boy with a podcast that spread hate gets a quarter. We can't even get a nigga face on a dollar bill. That's crazy, man. And you want to tell me that racism ain't alive, still real? You want to tell me we ain't got a white issue? Are you serious? No wonder everybody a daggone Black Panther and Hebrew Israelite. Now they tired of these niggas. Only difference is Black Panther's gonna do something. Hebrew Israelites think he's gonna talk. But everybody's tired of this dude. The level of unfairness, man. The level of unfairness, Mike. It's hypocritical, man. I'm tired of it. So forgive me if everybody's not the most understanding or the most sympathetic. Some people just don't care no more, man. We tired of it. I think it's a terrible thing if anybody's strung out there on drugs. But you know what? Y'all didn't care when it was us, so we don't care about it when it's y'all. It don't matter when it's y'all now. Just like they told us in the crack epidemic, they was like, we don't care. Okay, well, y'all heard when y'all numbers ain't our problem. We don't care either. That ain't my problem. Oh man, it must suck that little Timmy strung out there. It must suck. That ain't my problem. Crazy, man. That's why I say you ain't gonna pull this old fake Christianity stuff with me, no. Because white people also passive aggressive too. They do the same stuff. Like, now you ain't gonna be doing that. Yeah, these Negroes do this stuff. They do that. I said, go ahead and speak down on other people. Go ahead and speak down on. I said, y'all know y'all done made enemies with everybody, man. Y'all done made enemies with us for years. Now y'all done got the Mexicans, the Puerto Ricans, the Salvadorians, all the Latino side of y'all. The Europeans don't even like y'all. The Asians are tired of y'all. Y'all blame them for COVID. You know, they blame everybody for everything, man. What's up, EE? One of my favorite PE people. It's true, man, just like Daddy said, just like you said. Now look what they reap and what they sow, man. That's why I say they putting down black women, and now look at they women, man. Talking about somebody nasty, ghetto, and trifling. Look at your Trump-trained women, nigga. Your women look like refrigerators, man. Small mini coolers and refrigerators. You think you got a prize? You haul that on out of her, man. Everybody want that. Your girl, a whole storage unit. You sit there trying to talk. No hips, no nothing. Yeah, them hips don't lie, because you ain't got none. You sitting there talking. Ain't like you don't hit the jackpot. They be acting like Negroes really want that. What does a Negro want that for? Like, man, please. A Negro can't even haul it. I'm like, ain't nobody hauling that thing, man. You're going to need about a crane or something, man. You're going to have to William Tap these hoes out of here. Like, man, please. Nobody need that stuff. That's why I said people just talk too much. Definitely talk too much. I said everybody be in their feelings, man. I said, you got these white people in their feelings now. They crying about stuff, man. They I don't like what y'all said. I said, no. Y'all told us for years the truth hurt, right? Okay, but then the truth hurts. Oh, it hurts when it's getting sealed with a silver spoon. It hurt. That's why I said, I don't want to hear that now. Don't be trying to act like y'all righteous now. Like, nah, I don't want to hear that stuff. I said, nah, y'all know what y'all be doing. Y'all know what y'all about. I said, we not going to pretend like we don't see the elefante in the room, Bobby. We see this. That's why I said, like, nah, y'all not getting away from this. Y'all not escaping that, nah. That's why I said that judgment is swift. That's why I said, see, it's funny to talk about somebody till somebody talk about you. It's funny to mock somebody till somebody mock you. It's funny to be on top until somebody overtop you. And then y'all understanding that, and then y'all talking about DEI. It's not like, nah, I ain't no DEI, just people just better than me. Why is it so hard to believe that some people just better than you? Remember when we said that when they got the job because they white, they don't like black people. Oh, no, don't exist. Racism don't exist. Now they say it to us that we got it because we was black. If it ain't the mayo calling the bread white, I don't know what is. Like, that's why I said, like, bro, you couldn't be on the level of hypocrisy I've ever seen. This is the biggest hypocrisy I've ever seen in my life, bro. This is crazy. Hey, yo, it's crazy. White people don't lost their minds so much. They don't even know that they... They don't even know that trap they set for themselves. They don't even know they eating the very words they gave to everybody else, bro. That's crazy. And I said, yeah, Serge right. Serge right, you talking. I said, oh, man, that must suck. Definitely must suck. Definitely sucks to be you. I tried to imagine. I said, dang, man. I imagine, man, what if I had a little pecker wood? If I came out looking like Dr. Zoidberg, man, I would hate myself too, bro. Came out looking like a whoop, 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 whoop. Boy, yep, I bet you would. Somebody would. Negroes can't help they look like a freak. That's why I said, you don't believe me, go to clubs. Guess who's the ones that don't get dances? Them. Guess who's the ones that a woman ain't trying to back it up on? Them. Guess who's the ones that stand in the corner looking at people on the like that? Them. Guess who's doing that stuff? They are. You should leave your drinks around nobody. I said, but them Negroes definitely gonna try to put something in your drink. Because they don't got the common courtesy to say, hey, do you like me? Am I attractive? Do you wanna go out with me? Do you wanna go home with me? They know a woman gonna stay straight. No. Every advancement they've ever tried, a woman always told them nah. So instead of them blaming themselves and their hideous looks, nah, it's just women, man. Women need to be taught a lesson. That's how you know you a soft Negro. When you sitting here competing with women, when you trying to teach women a lesson, bro, what like you doing, bro? And that's how you know people done already lost already, man. That's crazy. I said, that's mad crazy, bro. I said, keep doing that talking, though. That's why I said, keep doing all that talking if you want to. Speaking of fine, but she can't find. I ain't gonna lie, she can't find. She don't walk past her twice, give me the look. Like, girl, the look. I'm talking about my black queens, but you know what? You dark, you'll do. You'll do it now. Like, girl. Listen, Mexicans are included in the melanin. I love the melanin too. Let me let you know something, no, honey. I don't create nothing but stalkers. That's true, though, actually. Hold on, start looking. Gotta leave the U.S. That's why I said if I move out of San Antonio, boy, I'm moving out the U.S. Because there ain't really many places. Where you want to live at? Montana? That nigga trying to live in Des Moines, Iowa. Man, ain't no black people over there. Said don't leave. We would sit here after watch the destruction. That sounds like a y'all problem. Hey, I can't save every man. I can save my man, which is myself, nigga. Like I said, I'm a be like Diddy and slither on out of here. Yeah. What did I do today? Well, see, I worked and I had lunch, and then I had a music session today. I just came from it, and now I'm doing this. We ain't doing much e-he. We watching a local heathen. We just out here just chilling. It's pretty nice area. Look, everybody's just out. They just stand in these long lines. Look at that. Look at how long that line is. Listen, y'all, we all did this before. We all been there. We ain't doing that no more. That was back in my heyday, man, when I was dumb and stuff. So Daddy had told me I was getting older. He said, son, you're gonna have to go ahead and figure for yourself, man. He said, you know, if you don't think that the life that you living is good, he said, I told you enough. He said, I preached to you enough. If that's how you feel, he said, go out there and experience for yourself. And I went out there and experienced for myself. I went clubbing before. I went to places. And it's fun for a little bit, but it's safe out here in Louisville. People get shot. It's all like, bro, people literally get shot out of Louisville. You know what I'm saying? So you got to put your life on the line all the time. I said, that ain't fun. That's not cool. But yeah, that's a line. That's a line right there. That's a line right there. It's the same place. And they waiting to get in. I don't know, bro. They waiting to get in just to stand inside when they get in there. All they do is gonna stand right there on the dance floor, just like look at each other all crazy. Like I don't think anybody wants to go over there though. Like they ain't trying to go over there. Like, you the music they playing, that's whack, man. Why listen to EDM country music? And now they all migrating over here. Yeah, that's not my scene. You just heard them dudes over here. They was like, bro, you look like you having more fun over here than they are. I'm like, yeah, I am. I'm an army of one. Shoot. I don't like everybody like that. That's why I'm across the street away from all of them. Hold on. He said, yo, I went clubbing before. It's so convincing. Not saying you haven't been. I told y'all, I'm real. What y'all want me to sugarcoat it and lie like, oh, no, I ain't never did nothing. Well, I'd be lying if I said I didn't. You name it, I done did it. It wasn't drugs, I didn't do that. But I said everything else, I did it. I said, bro, I did a lot of stupid stuff, man. I was a foolish in the heart of every child, bro. I did a lot of stupid stuff. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing, bro. I did a lot of dumb things in my life that I'm not proud of. And I will tell y'all what they are, but I feel like y'all judge me. Just leave the church on this side of town. That's right, you go to church on Friday, right? Or whatever, Still. On a Friday, though, that's crazy. I know most people usually do like Saturdays or whatever. But you go to church whenever, any day, no matter. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's better than this place over here. Like, shoot. I just came from a nice music worship session tonight. Shoot, I'd rather be there than to be over here with a bunch of weirdo heathens. I ain't trying to be around here. They staring across the street. They want a piece of this boy, a piece of this chocolate. We know you outside. Yeah, I'm outside. Shoot. Like, it's like some old, like, 2000 Britney Spears. Push it, baby. Push it. Push it. Like, what? Our intercessors night, that's what's up, okay? Look at you doing the right thing. Doing good and whatnot. How old are you, E? How old are you? Cause I ain't gonna lie, man, like I said. We've been doing church our whole life, so like I said, we was looking on the outside in, so we was always looking at people outside like they was having fun, you know what I'm saying? So they was looking at us like, man, y'all got something good. I was like, man, how? Y'all out there having fun, you know what I'm saying? So they was coming in, finding something new. I was going out there trying to find something new, you feel me? And they realized like it wasn't really all that new, man. It was kind of, you know. Like, at first it was fun. I said, but then you look at it, it's like, it's only fun for a while, man, for a season. It's not fun no more. So now I look at it now, I'm just like, bro, I'd rather be at home, like, eating grilled cheese, man, and watching TV. I don't care about it. I told you I'm on my significant other season stuff now, you feel me? So I'm trying to find me a woman. Like I said, we about to be a significant acquainted and stuff. And we're going to be spending every day together. We're going to spend our time together. I've been single for over a year and some change. So once I do that, man, these live streams are done. All of us that here, I broke up. I broke up with y'all. I denounce you. I release you niggas back into the wild. Y'all be here again. Like, y'all come again. I'm trying to go do other stuff, man. I ain't trying to be in no clubs. I ain't trying to be in no parties. I like the more simple stuff in life. You know? That's why I say I'm a very simple guy. That's why I put myself like Simply Steve. I ain't no simple. But I'm very simple when it comes to stuff. Like, you ain't got to do everything no more. You feel me? Especially if it's the music they playing, man. Like, they ain't playing like, look, ma, no hands. I said, look, ma, no hands. I'm a Roscoe, I'm a Walker. I think I deserve a chance. Like, they ain't playing that. They playing this. Like, who gets down to this? You gonna waste your night listening to this? Like, you know who listens to this? The white girls. They the only ones that be on the dance floor, like, dancing and stuff. Like, you look at all the niggas ain't dancing to this. The black girls ain't dancing to this neither. Nobody likes it. Like, I said, bro, y'all need some seasoning in y'all. That's not, bro. Like, it sucks. I'm you say 28, I'm 31. I turned 31 in August. Had a great birthday. I don't even feel like I'm 31, dude. I feel like I'm daggone like 24, man. I really do. Everybody says that too. They say you look like 24. I said I feel like I am. Dude. I look older than I did at 24. Like I look like I weighed a little more. I was a little more stocky. But I said I feel like I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I'm still kind of like younger than what I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe it's just me, but I feel very energetic. So I have a lot of energy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all look so good. I take care of myself, man. First off, at Black Don't Crack. Second off, I take care of myself, man. I work out all the time. Look, I stay working out. Look. Ooh. Ah. Beat you to Smith and Wesson. I told you, man, I got an 8-pack, man. That's because I take care of myself, bro. I stay fly. No lie. I'm one of the type of dudes, I get like 60, still looking like I'm daggone 30 or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, the key to staying young is feeling young. It's feeling alive. But yeah, it's pretty simple. Hold on. Gym is my third home. That's what's up. I need a gym buddy, man. Cause I try to get old buddy to go be my gym. I was trying to find people to be gym buddies with, man. And I used to go to the gym with old buddy, man. But buddy's on some Diddy stuff now, man. Like, you be funny. Them buddies talking about, yeah, man, show your pics. I'm like, nigga, don't you ever say that to another grown man, bro. I'm like, yeah, man, we should take our shirts off. I'm like, why? I said, is that something you want to tell me, brother? It's like the way his pecs glisten and his 8-pack is shivering, like, nigga getting ready looking at it. I said, yeah, no. If Black don't crack unless you smoke it. Well, let's just say I ain't never smoked crack before. I hope I ain't a crack baby. I can ask mom and daddy, like, y'all didn't smoke crack, right? I was like, I hope y'all ain't never smoked crack with me. Like, shoot. Like, daddy sold it when he was in the street, but he never smoked it. Your buddy talking about, yeah, let's go work out together. I'm like, for what? You know, the buddy that got an issue with black women, him, he like, nah, we should go work out there. See, when you exclude the black woman out of your life, you want to hang with all niggas. And when you want to hang with all niggas, you get Diddy. That's what you get. A bunch of Diddy meat, stinky meat meisters. That's what you get, boy. Buddy with his stinky meat trying to be all over around me. Like, nah, but I ain't with that. Buddy probably got a secret can of Diddy mist or something. Like, man, niggas is weird. I said, buddy, you sure want to hang with me a lot more than women. You know what you get when you get a whole bunch of men and no black women? Hebrew Israelites, that's what you get. Hebrew Israelite camps, that's what you get. Diddy parties and Hebrew Israelites, that's exactly what happens. That's why I told niggas, I don't want to be in nothing old, Negro, no. We need women to balance this out, bro. We need women to balance this out. And niggas talking about they hosting a party and just like 80% is niggas. Like, what are women? Like, bro, what are girls? They having to get together and it's all dudes. Like, we better be watching NFL Sunday, or we better be watching the fight or something. Like, no. Dudes talking about we should plan an all guys retreat. For what? If it ain't women, like, bro. What he talking about? We can go get a log cabin with each other. I'm like, first off, don't ever say that again. I said, yeah, Buddy's trying to get his log cabin. That's what he wants. He's trying to receive a log in his cabin. I said, nah, I'm good. Made sense. My buddy talking about he paying for the cruise now. Like, he paying for the cruise because he expects something in return. He said, I pay for your cruise and then you gotta let me cruise on you. Like, hey Siri, play Cruising by Smokey Robinson. Oh my God, bro. Nigga put on, say cruise with me, baby. Come away and let's fly. Buddy put on the oil. Hey, man. Yeah, like, nah, you ain't cruising on that, that's good. You better cruise yourself onto your mama's house or to some other man that wants that from you. I told him, I said, buddy, I like roast beef. I don't like smoked sausage. I'm sorry. I said, dude, all over his feelings and stuff. And I said, that's what happens when you want to exile. You got a problem with black women, and you want to exile all women away from you and stuff. Now look what you do. I don't know. The nigga was talking about he want to take me to Shanghai or something. He was trying to bang high on Shanghai. I said, bro, I'm gonna tell you that right now. I said, bro, if I was on that cruise, you tried something, you would go man overboard. They would never find you. They'd never find your remains. He said, nah, man, ain't nothing wrong with a cruise, bro. I've been on them for a couple before. I said, bro, I don't do cruise ships. I was trying to stop talking to him. I'm like, he just talks about whatever. I'm like, bro, I don't want to talk. I said, bro, I don't do cruise ships. He said, no, you're lucky, bro. He said, hey, man. He said, I'll pay for everything. I'll pay for the room. I'll pay for everything. Bro, you my boy. You know I got you. I didn't think about it at the time until, like, I played it back in my head. I said, hey, yo, man. I said, hold on, bro. Hold up. He said, you my boy, and I'm going to pay for stuff. You don't put that in the same sentence, nigga. I said, nah, you know why. Have you been out the country? Yep. I've been to Costa Rica a couple of times. I've been to Costa Rica like 6 or 7 times. I ain't been since 2021. I got to renew my passport, man. I'm trying to renew it so I can go out of town again. You know what I'm saying? My little nieces actually live over in Costa Rica, so I've been trying to like, trying to go back, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been to Costa Rica since like 2021. You feel me? So like, I've been to Costa Rica since 2021. Like, tell these white girls stay away from me. They give me the eye, y'all. I said, look, I've been a brother that's redeemed. I ain't all the way redeemed now. I said, what are we talking about the white? Yeah, anyways. I said, I can't let the stream know I'm a hypocrite. I gotta stay Dr. Umar in front of y'all. Keep in mind, again, not all white girls ugly now, y'all. Some white girls actually got it. Like, I don't know. I just choose to go with the darker species. Hold on a second. But that's a word definitely. If I say here on YouTube, I'm gonna get demonetized. I know. Yeah, Costa Rica, nice. No, I actually want to go to Africa, man. A lot of people will go to Ghana, man. They go to Ghana and stuff. I heard Ghana's like super nice. Either there or like South Africa or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Egypt. There's not really many places I know in Africa. Like I said, I don't really know. Africa's a huge place, so. Mom and Daddy went to Africa a couple of times, man. Mom and Daddy first went to Uganda. They said Uganda's beautiful, man. It's just like green, luscious, stuff like that. Then they went to South Africa. Then they went to Nigeria. I think it was maybe it was somewhere else too they went, I think. Have you been to Ghana before? I heard it's pretty, man. I heard it's real pretty over here, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say Africa gets slept on a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? I was even sleeping on Africa too, man. Because, I mean, we look at it as like poor. We think it's poor because of what white people saying, you know? And then you look, it's just like, man, it's thriving over here, you know what I'm saying? I got a friend over in, she's in Zambia, you know what I'm saying? And so they thriving over there. They be doing good over there, you feel me? Like, it's already known that like most I don't say African American, but like most black people are like 75% like West African and stuff, which means mainly like Nigeria and stuff like that. Like nigger and niggeria, that's where we from, you feel me? Like, that's my niggas over there, nigger and niggeria, yeah. But like my sister took her DNA test. Turns out she's 100% that. But she took a DNA test and she found out we like 73% West African, 6% white Scandinavian. I said, oh yeah, I got that white privilege. And then we got I forgot what the other one was. It was like other something, you know what I'm saying? But mainly West African is like Nigeria. That's why like you go to Africa, they'll tell you, most Africans will tell you you're not us. You know, but they said you more like Nigerian or like you from more, they tribe. That's why you look at Nigerians, they look more like us because again, we were like closer to them, you know what I'm saying? Like we can't go to like Djibouti, you can't go to like, you can't go to your booty. We can't go nowhere, you know what I'm saying? We can't go to like Sudan because they not us. They already know like we not one of them. But you go to Nigeria and you can tell like we definitely fit in with them more because we look like kind of more related, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but they were saying like, bro, you know, they always downplay how big Africa is, man. They say Africa's so huge, man. Like, you can fit like the United States in there, and I think you can fit like Russia in there too. Like, it's huge. They said they purposely made it small on the map, bro. They say Africa is the biggest continent on the face of Earth, but it is huge, bro. Like, yeah. That's why I said I advise everybody, man, travel the world, bro. I advise everybody, like, go travel, man, get out the United States. And I said travel while you can, man, because like I said, the United States, man, is like, we getting hated so bad, bro. I don't want to be considered these type of Americans, you know what I'm saying? Pretty soon, everybody's going to hate having us in their country, dude, because these niggas, they going to make us look bad. We don't know how many more countries we're going to be welcome in a little bit, you know what I'm saying? They already making it hard, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I tell people, like, visit places now, man, because you don't know, man, like, change your citizenship. If you can change it, man, change it, bro. Because I don't want to, again, I don't want to be considered like one of these type of niggas, man. You feel me? The world is just too big, man. It's too big and vast, you know what I'm saying, to just stay here. Because when you look at it, ain't many good places you want to go in the United States anyways. If it ain't Texas or Florida or New York City, nobody wants to really be there. Like, we got a couple of tourist attractions here that everybody wants to see and visit. And that's about it. Like, nobody really wants to be in the United States on nothing, man. Nobody want to go to, like, Idaho. Man, what's in Idaho? Nobody wants to be there. I don't want to be in Nebraska. Like the basic, simple states, man. Nobody trying to go there. You feel me? Like, everybody wants to go to, like, the big tourist attractions. Nobody want to live in Montana, man. Ain't nothing in Montana. So, I don't know, man. I get these dreads retwisted, bro. I need a retwist badly. Look at this, bro. It look crazy. Back. Y'all still there? Y'all there? Let me know if y'all can still hear me. I gotta ask that every now and then, because you know how this goes. Mbell loving that beat from earlier today. She loving that. She said, "I'm just so in love with your music." Also, I meant to ask, are you French? Are you Jamaican or something? Or what are you? I always see you say like Mon Chéri or something like Mon. I don't know what that is. I had to look at what that meant. I was like, is that French? What is it? Mon Chéri? I'm thinking Mon Chéri is like a drink. Like, hey, Mon Chéri, yeah. Come on, man, give me some of that cherry. Yeah. Me, I want to carry the gold with the rice, man. With the side of the Mon Chéri. I need some more real bass over there, man. Real. Where the rest of y'all at? Where y'all here? She said, I'm here, like, here. That's not how you spell it. I'm gonna be nice to you. I'm gonna be nice. She said, I'm here. I'm like, so what are you listening? Like, you're here. What did you hear? Oh my gosh, bro. She said, I'm a black woman, Steve. My name is French. Oh, okay. I was like, I heard you say my shit. I was about to say it's Mary Bell. I was like, yeah. I miss you. It's the Mary Bell. Yeah, yeah. It is the Mary Bell. It's the Bell of the Mary. How do you say? It's like, moi possession. French and baguettes. Spaghetti, snails, ramen noodles. She said her name is Bell. But I like to say, man, is that okay if I call you Mary Bell? I mean, that. We need to understand how to pronounce people's names instead of giving them the names that they go by the computer screen. Because, quite frankly, it is just, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. If your name is Mary Bell, I prefer to call you Mary Bell, one of the greatest people in the world. In the world. Yes, I said so. I'm just playing, LB. Come on, LB, I love you. Come on, I love you. See, I can make your name with my hands. L. I said, what comes after L? How do you make the B? I can't do an uppercase B. So I do L, B. No, is that D? Okay. L, B. I gotta stop. They gonna think I'm throwing up gangs. Hey, what type of suit whoop you claiming, cuz? I'm like, bro, it's just, I'm saying LB. Nah, bro. Nah, you throwing up 4 tray. I'm like, that ain't, bro, I'm just, LB gonna get me whooped out here. I said, my fellow blood brothers, did I tell you in middle school I was a blood like y'all? I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be on here. I just love y'all, so I like to stay. This is the last live stream for about a week, y'all. So, well, at least on this channel that way. Well, I just feel like Saturday, brother. Like Saturday. The people been trying to get into that club for an hour now. Yeah, they gonna still stand there. Look, they all over here too. Standing like a bunch of ants, man. My name is Marie, not Mary. Okay. Shit, it's Marie. I miss you, it's Marie is here. What about the fish baguette the creme de la creme, monsieur? Yes, I took the liberty of giving your Monte Carlo, monsieur. The key is in the bathwater. Hey. I like it though. That's not gang signs. We ain't Treyway over here. Yeah, I think I'll be gone for about a week. I know you still kind of new, but I always do these streams. I get tired of doing it. Need to give my brother a break. I'll be on the verge of having a mental breakdown when I get off of these. I'll be sitting in bed. You don't understand me. Said, yeah! Now, one time I was throwing up, a couple of years ago when I was in Costa Rica, I was throwing up 24. This is like a year after Kobe died. I was throwing up 24 for Kobe. You know what I'm saying? But I did it like this. I did it like, I think I did it like that. And so I was doing, I did like the hand signal, then I was doing like that. So to me, it was 24. You know what I'm saying? It's a cool way to do 24. And so somebody had told, again, they never say nothing to me. People be punks, man. They scared to say something to me. And so somebody had told mama, they said, your son a gang member. And so she came in and asked me, I said, mama, who said that? She wouldn't, mama never tell you. I said, no, don't do that. Don't tell me if you ain't gonna tell me. I said, why couldn't they say it to me? I'm standing right here, nigga. Let's say it to me. And she said, what is that? I said, that's 24 for Kobe, man. I ain't even no gang sign. And then I looked, I said, no, I think it's 4 Deuce Hoover. I was throwing up Hoover signs. I said, oh, yeah. So let me hide that. So people don't think I'm Hoover related. Like, ain't no orange over here, homie. Like, it's all red. Daggone, I can't even throw up 24 without people thinking you throwing up gang signs. Like, bro, well, since when did gangs take over numbers, bro? We already can't wear sports attire because that's gang related. We can't wear certain shirts, that's gang related. And then we can't even throw up numbers. Like, that's gang related too. Hold on. Good night, Ehe. I'll see you tomorrow. Ehe. I'm probably about to get off for soon. I gotta go somewhere in the morning too. So I had to vent my frustration, man, today about this white devil stuff. White people stuff. I got tired of it, man. Like, again, the world needs y'all, black women. The world needs y'all, man. And I told you, as long as you respectful, you're a good one, you're more than welcome over here on this page. If I start an A. Steve Academy, guess who's gonna be the majority of people in there? The black women. Because they serious, bro. Y'all welcome over here anytime. And I love, shout out to my real brothers, man, my real black brothers, man. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I said, I've had years of pumping y'all up. I've had years of pumping up the black man. I said, now it's time to do it with the black woman. They are just as important, man. Just as important. If you ask me, some of them is more important than niggas. But it's just like that, man, you know? That's why I said we gotta make sure we take care of our people, man. Like I said, they my people. You gotta make sure you take care of them. Everybody's gotta be, like I said, everybody's gotta be not necessarily one, but we should be on one accord. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Who is that?
what?
Are you like
Live streamer, YouTube and stuff. Yeah, I'm on YouTube. Say what's up to the people.
What up? Hey, hey, watch your man. Watch my.
Hey, I was just out here doing that. Hey. I was showing,
It's a Thursdays. I don't even know what
I was showing them that line number. I said that's all they gonna go in there and do is just the same stuff. Like they ain't. I don't even know what they doing, bro.
I love it. No, I was like, what do you do? I was like, what do you do? I was like, I'm not telling you.
I done gained an audience out here, you know what I'm saying? Take it easy. It's Simply Steve.
Huh?
Simply Steve.
Oh, my brother's fucking literally come wearing shoes. So.
My word. Yeah, I'm on YouTube. Not TikTok, it's on YouTube.
Whoa, do it on.
Yeah, I'll put it on your notes. Yeah. So that was. Where you come from?
Right here,
That one down there?
Bucinos.
I ain't never been over there.
No, yeah, it's bougie, yeah.
That type of
It's
place.
literally $50 a drink. What do you mean?
Yeah, that's me right there.
For sure.
All right. It's cool.
Now that you probably see.
Cool beans.
All
right.
I know. You know,
Right. Yeah. Y'all hear me? Yo, you went hard with the lives yesterday. I understand you need to brace it. I went hard with the lives every day, man. I'm tired, bro. I mean, people watching out here, man. You feel me? My girl was heavy on alcohol, but I smelled it. I said, dang, girl, you smell all type of tequila. It's like, you know you faded, you slurring your speech and everything. I said, girl, go home. Please don't drive. I hope you ain't driving. That's why when I used to go out and stuff, I would always be the DD, man, because I always took care of people. I didn't want people out here drinking and driving, man, you know what I'm saying? And then that's when I was like, you know what? It's time to change my life. I'm tired of hanging around you fools. I said, I shouldn't even be around you fools, man. You niggas weird. I said, you're the type of nigga that go out and do wrong, but you still got morals, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, there's still some right to do. Yeah. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know I love y'all, man. That's why I said we need our people, man. We do. You know what I'm saying? We don't need everybody, but we need a lot of our people, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said that vibe I get. Like I said, I'm cool with everybody. I mainly am around Latinos out here. You know what I'm saying? Because this is mainly Latino. But I said, but it's a vibe that I get with my people like no other, man. Ain't nobody gonna get me like my black brothers, man. Ain't nobody gonna get me like my black sisters. You feel me? It don't mean I gotta hang with them all day. It don't mean that I gotta always be all up on them. But I said, but I love my people, man. That's why I said you couldn't pay me to put down my people. I don't like niggas. Nobody likes niggas, but I love my people, which is black folk. I love black folk. I said my mom's black, my best friend black. I once dated a black girl before. Like, yeah, I got 3 sheets and a cot left. Like, oh, bro, that smell was so strong. I'm just like, ugh. That's why I don't like taking people that drink, man. That smells strong. But I said, but I told you, man, I love my people, man. I love my folks. And I said, we do need each other, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't need everybody, but we do need each other in a way, man. Because when we need to stick together, man, we got to make sure we stick together, man. The whole world is out there. So I said, why do we need to be against each other more? We've been fighting each other for decades, man. So blood on blood, crip on crip violence, like we always do the same stuff. Like, bro, when we gonna start coming together, man, and start being real? What's up, yo?
Can we get into it?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's right. I've been having everybody coming all night.
What's up?
We just got kicked out the club.
What's I get kicked out for?
For no reason. Wait, can we ask what you're like talking about?
Just a little bit of everything. Life, relationships, stress.
How do you see their comments?
What's that?
How do you see their comments?
Sometimes they'll come in. It disappears now every now and then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sometimes they'll come in.
Oh shit.
It's a stream. Wait.
Stream, YouTube, yeah.
I
Wait, so what were you just talking about?
Yeah.
Do you get money from this?
Sometimes, yeah. I got enough.
Yo, send 500 subs.
Yeah.
Can they send you money?
Send a heart
Yeah.
me.
Send
They won't.
500
I've been telling them
subs.
all night to send me money. They ain't send me nothing.
Yo,
It's
send
kinda
them
dry.
money.
Send them
Send them money. He's been up for forever.
Y'all heard that? I told y'all send me money.
That's what I'm saying. Send them money.
Now they usually do that. They be sending me money like every day. I've been going live like every day, so I don't expect them to like send me.
What is this? YouTube?
Yeah, I be out here for hours, man. Like every day.
Have you ever tried Twitch?
I thought about it, man. I just haven't really gotten into it. It's different, like kind of trying to build an audience over there, man. You know what I'm saying?
Are you like chasing your dreams, like streamer?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
it.
be some 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? You get enough money off of it, shoot.
I
That's what I'm
hate
trying to
the
do.
9 to 5.
We all do.
That's why I'm a bag chaser. I don't do the 9 to 5.
Same, bro. Same. That's why I said this gets you paid, man. That's why a lot of people is making a fortune off of doing this. So if I can do the same thing, I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean?
Bro, what's this YouTube? I'll follow you.
Simply.
Not.
Nah, I wish. Shoot, I wish I was casting.
Next time to that.
Simply Steve. Yeah.
Well, I swear I've heard of that.
Probably. I mean, I'm out here all the time. Probably 6
Really?
But yeah, I'm out here like almost every other day, man.
Oh, you got 10K, bro.
10K, yeah.
Oh,
Still
shit.
growing.
You on the Carlos? You on the
Yeah, that's what I'm
Carlos?
saying. Like,
Yo.
I'm trying to reach 20, but I want to do another channel.
Give it like a couple weeks.
That's what I'm thinking.
Be like
It's-
50K.
That's why I said the biggest
How long
it's ever
you
been so
been
We're
far.
gonna go catch.
I've been out here for
We're
about
gonna go get our
2 hours.
Knicks back. So
Alright, man.
we'll see you guys.
Alright, see ya.
See, actually, ever.
Yeah, I say.
You gotta hit the
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of followers out here. Which one? No, Steve. Not Speed. Yeah, Steve. Yeah. Yeah, definitely ain't no outshow Speed. I wish I had his following, though. I ain't gonna lie, man. He got a lot of followers. Yeah. Okay. So what they do? Y'all say y'all came from over here, right?
Yeah.
What they do in there? What is it?
It's literally like, it's a DJ, there's booths, sections, people dancing, talking.
Somebody told me they just be like standing around there.
Yeah, it's not much going on.
It's so how much they charge out to
You
get
gotta
in?
turn that bitch
30
up.
$30 if you're
If you're
18 and a god.
That's what I'm saying. $30. I mean, they're making money though. That's
I
why
mean,
if I'm ever rich, I'm gonna open up a nightclub.
That's what I said.
But I mean,
A night
it's
club.
free to get in, but like we missed the time frame, so now we
Yeah,
have to pay.
Well, that's the one right there. Is another one right there. Shoot. Try y'all look somewhere else. Well, I think they only open on Saturday.
Alright,
There
let's
is one over there.
Y'all too, man.
Steve, right?
Yes, sir. Steve. Y'all stay safe, man. All right. Y'all hear me? What's good with y'all? What time is it? 12:19. Hey, I want some breakfast, man. Thank you. It's nice to be blessed. Thank you very much. It's nice to be blessed. Yeah. Honestly, man, we all blessed, man. Everybody's blessed. You know what I'm saying? You just got to figure out what your blessing is. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's blessed in their own way. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, my thing is people. Sometimes I don't like it. I'm a people person, but I really don't like to be, bro. I really don't like to be. Only to the right people. But I'm like, if you could audience the right people, I'm pretty sure Jesus would have picked and choose he wanted to heal. I'm sure he didn't want to talk to a lot of fools, man. You know how frustrated he got every time he got, Lord, I came to you. Your disciples couldn't cast them out. And I know Jesus like, man, I told them how to do this, dude. The Lord, he throws himself in the fire. He throws himself in the water. Like, they just, I know it's got to be mad frustrating, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, you know, I don't like to think of myself as too much of a people person. Because then again, that means you got to be responsible for people. I don't really like being messy with you, so. I'm at a place now where I got a lot of peace in my life. Doing this channel at first sucked. That's kind of why I want to get off of it. Because doing this channel sucked, man. Because I was dealing with everybody, bro. Like, it sucked, you know what I'm saying? So it was like never no clarity, man. It was just a whole bunch of fighting, a whole bunch of going back and forth. Had a whole bunch of moon crickets over here, you feel me? Like, freaking porch monkeys bothering me, man. They at me, mad at mama, they mad at daddy, they mad at Nick Jones, they mad at her. Like, bro, I don't, nah. So now I got it to where I can have people deal with people for me, so I don't have to. Some dude commented something on the stream yesterday with the piano stream. It was some long paragraph about instant Allah or something, the Lord. He was wrote in Arabic, I had to translate it. And I felt stupid for translating. It was a whole paragraph, I didn't even read it because I don't read paragraphs. But he said something about Allah give me the strength to do. I was like, nigga, this is a Christian chat. What you, I'm making my music unto the Lord. What you talking about Allah, man? What's this nigga? Like, man, you done tainted my stream now. Get this nigga over here. He wrote in like Saudi Arabian or something. I'm like, why did you even take the time to write that, bro? Like, you could have just kept it. I was like, why did you find my stream? You ready to go walking, y'all? Because I'm probably about to get off here in a little bit. Because I honestly want to relax and stuff. I'm about to get my PlayStation membership back, man. I'm about to play my video game. Whatever. If any of y'all see some music y'all like, let me know. I know Inbell is. Somebody else is like, hey, bro, we got work. I had a lot of people talking about we got work, man. So, I actually had fun Inbell doing your beat today, man. I had fun with that. I still got to get that Burning Blue one out. I got this new software I really want to try with that. I want it to sound like, it's got to be crisp. I got to have it sound. So I just downloaded something yesterday or the other day, and I don't know if it's really gonna like sound good on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I found out I got some new with the upgrades and stuff. I got a lot of new mixing software on my stuff already. I got to use it. So stuff is top tier, man. This is top tier stuff. And I got all of it. Well, it went for free because I had a better program and stuff. But, you know, now it's kind of free with the updates. You know, only cost me a couple of $1,000. But yeah, man. So yeah, that's why I said I feel myself getting tired now. I don't wind it down. I gave y'all the biz, man. Like, talk to you about these YPOs, like. But yeah, man. Unless y'all got something y'all want to talk about, just shoot the breeze, make conversations, bro. I'm getting tired of this pop music, bro. Like, this pop music put me in a bad mood. That's what's up. I'm glad you love it. Glad you love it. Like I said, I got plenty more you gonna like too. I can do music tonight for real, bro. Like, but I won't. I won't. Look, I got happy for real? No, not for real. No. In another universe, not tonight. That's why I said one of these streams I'm gonna have it titled The Rizzler. Like, now, let's see how many single ladies. The goal is to get a significant other. Let's see how many we can get tonight. Like, who will be I'm gonna have an episode of The Bachelor out here. Alright, let's move. Pop music is getting on my nerves, bro. Somebody they charge them $30 to go listen to that junk. Like, who gonna listen to $30 for that? Like, come on, man. It's a waste of money. You see what I'm saying? You waste your money on some crappy club. You can just have a house party, man. It's free. Like, that's why I said, man, that stuff ain't even cool no more, you know what I'm saying? Because I told you, remember how I used to go out, I used to do that stuff, you know what I'm saying? And in Louisville, see, here it's safe. I said in Louisville, it's not, man. Louisville, you got to gamble your life on it, man. That's why I said it's messed up. You got to gamble your life on it because that's how dangerous it is. So I went somewhere one time, man, one night, and the crowd started scattering like roaches, man. Outside, just everybody took off running, scattering. I'm like, bro, what is going on? Somebody outside started shooting, cuz. Like, I think they were shooting like Draco rounds or something, you know what I'm saying? They was out there shooting, you feel me? Crowd scattered like roaches, man. The police came out the back, man. Police came out the back with their guns up. And they was like, everybody move, get out the way, get out the way. So we sitting here like, people scared, all the girls scared, you feel me? We over there like, oh, snap. Somebody down the street, man. My friend was talking to this police officer at the time. He was on the scene. Somebody down the street, man. He ain't had nothing to do with the situation, man. He just happened to get caught right up in there. That was my homie's homeboy, you know what I'm saying? He kept posting them on the Snap. Yes, sir.
Yo,
live streaming.
what's up?
Live streaming out here in the rim.
Hey,
You feel me?
birds up. Birds up.
What's your stream, bro?
Simply Steve. Simply Steve. Yes, sir. I'm out here all the time, bro.
Grandma, at least?
Yeah. It's just, hey, Steve. If you don't
Hey,
see
Steve?
Yes, sir.
Yo, W's in the chat, bro.
Hold on, y'all. I just changed it the other day. I got
How many people are?
you
You got 12 boys in the chat, bro. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, usually be like 20, 30 or so. I've been on here for a couple hours, so.
Hey,
Oh,
bro,
I just changed my name.
bro.
Yeah. I think it's underscore now. Hold on.
Are you like just interviewing random people or are you just walking around?
Hey, Steve,
Just walking
affirmations?
around? No, not the affirmations. It's hold on.
Bro,
I just typed it up.
bro.
Hold on.
A lot of people around here are pretty drunk. Just interview.
Bro, that's what I thought about too. I had some drunk girl walk over and smell.
Like these guys right here, bro. This is free interview.
Hey, bro, I'm already drunk.
I just talked to them. Yeah, I just talked to them. That was some dude, man. He smelled like, some girl smelled like moonshine, man. She smelled strong. I said, dang, girl, back up. She was slurring her speech and everything. I was like, yeah, I don't know. She said she came from that bar down there. I was like, dang, that's strong, bro. Like,
Damn, that's crazy. All right, it's good meeting you, bro.
y'all too, man. Y'all take it
Nice
easy,
meeting
bro.
you,
Take it easy. All right. But yeah, I told y'all we was out one night and they started shooting, man. And that happened to be homie's homeboy. He kept posting. I didn't know it was him. and he got shot. He had nothing to do with what was going on. He just happened to be standing at the wrong place, wrong time, man. He caught a bullet in it. I think he got shot in his head. You know what I'm saying? Wrong space, wrong time. You feel me? And that's why I said that's what it's like going out of Louisville. You got to gamble your life, man. Because that was the same place we would go at all the time, man. And niggas start fighting. I said that's when you see all the Dodge Chargers and Challengers pull up. Like that's when you knew it's time to go. When you see those, the nickels are out. Like them was the nickels. You're like they out here, bro. You feel me? So that's how you knew. That's how you knew. Like yeah, you got to leave. It's time to leave. Once they start playing dang man. It's like I'm tired of that, man. Once they start playing the Lil Durk and the King Von and all that, it's time to go, man. Them is the killers. The killers is out, man. As soon as they outside, there's a big commotion of fighting. There ain't gonna be a lot of fighting because soon pop, 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 people start shooting. And don't even know if the guy they was trying to hit was the one they hit. They end up hitting dude. You feel me? Took an innocent life, man. Dude ain't had nothing to do with it. You feel me?
What's up, bro?
Yes, sir.
What's up?
Yes, sir. We out here,
Bring
man.
that shit over.
Yes, sir.
Bring
man.
that shit over. What's up? DJ Hottie, 21. Look me up on Instagram.
You said DJ?
DJ Hottie.
DJ over there?
But hey, 2121 on Instagram, 21
look you up, too.
TW.
I'ma look you up,
Shit,
bro.
I'm all over
For
Instagram,
sure, man.
bro.
For sure. I got you. DJ Holly. Remember that. Remember that. But yeah, man, that's why I said it's that same place we went at. They start camping outside again, bro. They did it. It was like a norm. We kept going. That's how you know you're done when you're in Louisville. You go to the same spots, bro.
Are you
Live
on
stream?
YouTube? Okay.
Yeah, YouTube.
Get me in there.
I've been getting everybody on my YouTube.
I'm
tonight.
Kenzie. I'm low-key famous on TikTok. Follow me, K Winta, bitch.
See, we doing street. We might as well just do street interviews tonight, man. We getting everybody. You feel me? So like, you pretty popular out in this mud. You feel me? That's why I said Steve is a celebrity out here. Who needs a Hebrew Israelite when you got these people? Hey, man. You're a freaking Hebrew Israelite. You can have that army, man. That's a sad army, bro. That's why I said I'm low-key a celebrity out here in this mud. You feel me? Popular with the latest. I'm gonna look up these people's profiles too. I'm gonna watch the stream again, look up their profiles because they told me they say they pretty famous. So you gotta say people out here are very influential, so they are kind of famous. They do be having like a big following in Texas. Excuse me. But yeah, so yeah, it's pretty neat. Oh, look at that! Hold on, y'all see that? Look at that ride. Woo! Buddy done came out here with the Batmobile, bro. Look at that. Woo! One day it's gonna be me. Not today. Well, the credit is hurting. That's the only thing I like. Why went for it? Can I borrow some of your credit? I said it's getting better though. It's getting better, y'all. We passed the 390s now. Definitely passed the 390s. Look, they be walking. People just be laughing at me out here, bro. I'm so funny. Who cares what a talking ape on the internet has to say? I know. I'm showing everybody love tonight, man. That's just how it be. You feel me? That's what I do, man. Like you just show people love out here, you know. But yeah, that's why I was saying like them places back home, man. They definitely like no-go places, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you how many people have been killed up there, man. Just going out, you know what I'm saying? Trying to enjoy a night out. Didn't even know it was gonna be their last night out. You feel me? Like it's really like that, bro. It's really like that, you know. And so I kept telling myself, I was like, bro, that could be you. That smell good too. That smell good. Girl, you smell good, girl. Girl, what is your secret? But yeah, it was like it too. That was the same. I think it was the same year. Yeah, it was. That was the same year. Same year. You know, we got Jack Harlow from Louisville, right? So that's actually when Mama used to live in them luxury apartments downtown, like right across the street, literally right across the street, and downtown Louisville. So he came there. It was like it was Derby during Derby. Never go out in Kentucky Derby. That is the worst time of ever to ever do anything, dude. Anytime Kentucky Derby, I'm sad to say, whenever they do derbies, somebody gonna die. A couple of people are gonna die, and guess what happens? A couple of people die every year, dude. So they went out for Derby. Jack Harlow went over for Derby. Mama lived right across the street from this brand new nightclub. And even Mama, it was around the time Mama, she said, I will never go to stuff where it's all young black people. She said, because niggas can't act right. It's a club full of niggas. And so Jack Harlow showed up. One of his people got into it. So basically, his homie that he was with got off on a self-defense shoot. He shot and killed this dude at a strip club in self-defense. He got off. So it happened to be his friend was one of the girls that was a bartender. She seen him, was mad about what happened. She showed up with 7 niggas, took a bottle, clocked him upside his head. She threatened to hit him with the bottle. And so, of course, he had to act in self-defense. He had 7 people on him, you know what I'm saying? So it's all on video. She took a bottle and clocked him upside his head. And so he pulled out a gun and shot him and killed him. And so it's sad. I mean, she was a mother, you know what I'm saying? She was still young. She was like 32 or so, you know what I'm saying? She was still pretty young. So he pretty much got off on two self-defense cases. And so it was all over just meaningless nonsense, you feel me? And so some dude got on there talking about Jack Harlow can't do shows in Kentucky. And he said, that was my friend you killed. And if I see you, I don't care if you got the police, I'm killing you and anybody you with. And apparently rumored he's dead for saying that because, you know, Jack Harlow rock with ESTG now, man. ESTG is our gangster rapper from Louisville. So anybody that messed with Bryson Tiller or Jack Harlow got to pretty much go through him. And he known for having Negroes killed. Like, the FBI took down his whole team. They literally took all of them down. He still somehow got away. But boy, I'll tell you what. Louisville is bad probably because of him. Like, these niggas is killers, you know what I'm saying? And that's sad to say. That's why I said, like, bruh, that's why even he wanted to get out of Louisville. Nobody wanted to be there, man. They tried to kill him. They figured out he got a record deal. And right when he's on the phone, he was on the phone with, I think, DJ Drama. He just did a video with Sada Baby, and they tried to kill this boy. They shot up his whip and his brother, bro. They tried to kill him. He got shot in his eye and everything. I think he lost his eye. He had to have, like, surgery or something on his eye. They both still live, you feel me? But, I mean, it's a war going on in the city, man. That's why I said, like, it's not safe out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, you never know who you're going to run into, you know what I'm saying? You might just be trying to go out and have a good time, man, and niggas can't act right. You caught in the middle of a gunfight. I've been in those before, bro. You be in the middle of that. You be in the middle of that, bro. Imagine bullets flying over your head, dude. Imagine having to move your bed away from the window because you don't want little niggas to shoot up there in your window by accident and hit you in your sleep, dude. I was paranoid about that, bro. I had to make sure my bed was right by the window. Or like to the corner over to where the window was, bro. Because I had to worry about, bro, if I lay down, am I going to wake up? Because they were shooting almost every night, dude. And I said, what if one of these bullets fly through this window? My head is right here, dude. I don't want a chance getting a headshot, bro, while I'm asleep. While I'm just sitting here watching TV, you feel me? That's how you know it's bad when you got to move your bed to the wall away from the window because you don't want to get hit by a bullet. And you on a second story, dude. You feel me? There was so many times, man, I went outside. There was all type of gunfights, man. Like I said, you dodging bullets, ducking bullets. This ain't no made-up story, man. Stuff is real. People wonder why I moved away. I said, would you not too? Would you not do the same thing? No, I come out here with the lovely white folks. Must sound like some of them. I said, lovely white folks. I ain't gonna worry about that. I said, shoot, it's nice to go to bed without hearing no shooting, man. Nice to go to bed without hearing no violence and people fighting all the time. Just stuff ain't cool. Being in the middle of a turf war or something, you feel me? You gotta worry about walking outside, bro. You don't know, that's the type of mindset I have, bro. That's the type of mindset you have to have. Like, if you walk outside, is the day gonna be the day you get got, or is it gonna be the day you gotta got somebody? That's really how it is, bro. Like, y'all think I'm playing. I'm really not playing, bro. I wish I could say I was. That's really how I was, dude. I had to think about that every single day. I was like, bro, is today gonna be the day? Is today gonna be the day I gotta do some Negro in, or is it gonna be a Negro trying to do me in? And it's not that you, like, don't think because you ain't involved in nothing. Like, bro, they mess with the people that ain't involved even more, dude, because they mad. Niggas is mad at you for whatever reason down there. It don't matter because you ain't gang banging, you ain't gang related. They don't care. You over there, you live there, so I'm like, it don't matter. So that's why I said, like, bro, it's whatever. That's the stuff that we was pretty much taught that was normal, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I said I moved away from there. I still go back and associate with it every now and then, but I said I moved good far away. So when I have children, remember when I told you I'm a man to my one wife, my one good thing? I want to have good things with her like my little children. And I don't want my children to experience that, bro. I don't want my children to hear no gunshots. I don't want them seeing no dead bodies. I don't want them understanding what poverty is. I don't want them to see the struggle. I don't want them being got like I was. I don't want that. That's sad, bro. Daddy got stabbed at 16. My uncle got shot on 2 different occasions in his face, and I got shot. Like, I'm tired of that, bro. Like, no, that stops with me. I'm like, I don't want my son to go through that, man. I don't want my son how to go get no stitches. Daddy got staples, I got staples. You feel me? Like father, like son. I don't like that, bro. I don't want my son to go through that, bro. Hold on. Right. You heard it, but that's the ones that be doing it, man. They be the ones repping the block. I don't want my son out there like that, man. I told you I was trying to game bang in the 8th grade, dude. Fighting all the time, man. Trying to get put on. You feel me? I don't want my son to have to go through that. I want my son to know what that is. Ain't that crazy to say, man? Daddy got stabbed uncle got shot. I got shot. Like, nah, man. Don't pass it down to my kid, bro. I don't want that. So I said, here's how you deal with it. Move out of freaking Louisville. Get out of those places, man. Again, I'm not mad at mom and daddy because we lived there, but I'm just like, I know they did what they could, but I'm like, daggone, man, I wish I could have did something about it at the time. I wish I would have did something about it. I would have been in San Antonio back in the 90s. Dang, dude. That's why I told people, just because you ain't involved don't mean you still can't get got. I wasn't involved in no type of way, and the nigga still shot me, bro. I ain't banging on no blocks, man. I got, bro. Because you live there. They gonna try to run up and rob me several times, man. Look at my gun, because I would have blew this little nigga, man. I had to worry about that one time up here, because people ain't like it, bro. That's why I said when I had little kids, man, I don't want my kids to experience. I want them to be over here. My sister's kids live in Costa Rica. My brother's kid live in Dallas. They don't have to experience this type of stuff no more, man. We know what it's like coming from there, man. And of course, I had the worst out of all of them. Tired of that, man. I want my kids thinking that's a reality, bro. That's crazy. That's why I said I laugh about it. I told people that's crazy. I say, because me and daddy got the same name. He a senior, I'm a junior. I said, daddy got Staples, I got Staples. I'm like, bro, it's like you telling the same story. Like, oh my gosh, man. I don't want my kid to tell that story. I want my kid to have the same Staples, the third. Like, nah, man. I didn't even think about that till I thought about it, but they call daddy Staples in the street, and then I'm getting called Staples. Like, bro, that should be normal. I don't come from living in Louisville, man. That's why I said get out that city, man. Like, so I said I was talking to my friend that's from Louisville. The one that lives in San Antonio, she live here. I just met her last week. And so she didn't even know, again, she knew we from Louisville with the Breonna Taylor riots and stuff. So she was like, she didn't even know, she heard about it, but she was like, she never talked to one of the victims that was in it. She said, bro, I heard about that. She said, I didn't even know, like, she didn't even know she was talking to one of them. She said, that's crazy. She said, you was one of those people that got shot. I said, yeah. She said, bro, that's crazy. She said, I remember hearing about that. You know what I'm saying? And I said, it was a pretty big deal. It was all over the news, man. Fox, CNN, MSNBC, everybody had it, man. It was a big deal. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I was popular before I had YouTube, y'all. I've been popular. I was on the news and everything, man, several times. But I was like, you know, she's like, that's crazy. She said, is that kind of why you moved away? I said, I've been trying to move way before that. But I said, but that is kind of one of the reasons I moved away, man. I was getting too used to the violence, cuz. I was getting too used to that, man. Too used to dead bodies and police tape and daggone blocked off. Like, it gets on your nerves, man. You tired of seeing that, man. I said, either you make a change now or you ain't gonna never make a change, bro. You wanna raise your son in this atmosphere? You wanna raise your daughter in this putrid atmosphere? Do you wanna have a wife in this type of atmosphere? Because I said, whatever you do now, man, it's on you. That's why I said, I'm like, you know, again, I appreciate mom and daddy for doing what they did with us growing up. I said, but you know what? If it was up to me, I would have moved out of Louisville a long time ago. And I said, thank God I got the ability to move out of Louisville, and I did that. So I can go start my own legacy here. See, most people understand that some old weird Darby freak Negro that watch Daddy all day because they don't want to change their life. They want you to be just like the man. So they want you to continue his legacy. Like, no, this is my legacy. I'm his legacy, and this is me starting my legacy, boy. 31 years old. It's time I start my own thing. I said, why? Be in Louisville and preach to Negroes like you? Like, nah, absolutely not. If I do preach, it ain't going to be in Louisville. It's going to be out here somewhere. Wherever I see fit to go. Said they planted churches back then in Philadelphia and all over the place. They didn't say they planted churches in the same spot, dude. I would plant a church out here. A church that you wouldn't even know about. That's why I said I'd be a pastor and most Negroes wouldn't even know because I wouldn't tell you. Because I don't want your audience over here. I want to get the audience that needs to be reached. I ain't trying to get a bunch of daddy audience over here, man, please. Gosh, man, where are we even going? I'm over here walking. I think I need food or something. I don't know, man. I don't even know what I want to do. I'm just gonna sit down for a minute. I've been standing up. It feels good to get away from all that noise. I'm somewhere where it's quiet. See, I'm like it now. I'll just get away from everything. It's quiet. Nah, man, I don't want that stuff no more. I don't want my kid thinking that. You feel me? That's why I was talking to an old girl from Louisville too. She was like, she was naming all the spots I knew, man. Talking about Beach of Turds and Shawnee. I said, bro, we lived over in Shawnee, man. That's one of the worst spots. They just tore down Beach of Turds not too long ago. She was like, man, I ain't trying to. She's like, I moved 3 years ago. I said, I moved 2 years ago. We moved almost around the similar time. She said, bro, I got tired of everything here. She said, I got an auntie that live here in San Antonio, so I came here. And I said, I think my auntie used to live in San Antonio back in the 90s too. I said, you ain't lying. Ain't nobody trying to be here no more, man. Shoot. Tired of that stuff, man. It's just, ugh. That's why I said you want a break from all of it, dude. That's why I said I can't go back for more than 3 days, man, because you see a lot of that stuff, it reminds you of what you've been through, man. It reminds you of a lot of stuff that you dealt with there. You feel me? Y'all still there? Thank y'all for letting me rant and just, well, my hair is a mess. Thank y'all for just letting me rant and just talk, you know what I'm saying? I know sometimes I can kind of just be giving a mouthful, and I ran off on some different things from time to time, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, definitely thank y'all for listening anyways, you know. Maybe this is therapeutic for me where I need to get some stuff off my chest, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, sometimes I just need to talk, man, you know what I'm saying? Just sometimes it's not even about nothing, just say just whatever, you know, but yeah. I'm glad y'all do, man. It's funny because my stories, again, a lot of them are funny based, but most of them are true. Like, well, all of them are true, but I'm just like, most of them are like really serious, you know what I'm saying? I just make light of the situation, but that's why I said, like, bro, like, you really don't even realize, like, bro, you really do be having like PTSD, man. You don't even realize you be having like anxiety. You don't even know that because we so used to being taught that, oh, it's just you good. You know, you slap a little Jesus on it, which it does help, but I said, but you still have a life to deal with, bro. We taught like, no, it ain't that. It's just, you know, you got to pray. It's like, okay, you can pray, but you're still a person, man. Paul dealt with natural stuff, man. Jesus dealt with natural stuff. Everybody deals with natural things, man. You can't just think because you pray one time it's going to go away. Like, bro, you still have to deal with life. You get stressed out, man. You have anxiety. You have feelings. Like, bro, that stuff, that happens. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I was kind of, it'll kind of come and go, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you'll experience it and sometimes you won't. But I thought at the time when I would hear like loud bangs and stuff and I was ready to go into go mode, like if I got to take off running, I would be ready to flip over the table, you know what I'm saying? Flip up the table and tell everybody to get down. And so I thought that was normal, and I was just like, it wasn't even a gunshot, it sounded like one. So I was ready to do that. I was like, wait a minute, ain't nothing going on. And so we look at it like, oh, it's just being aware. I'm like, but you don't even realize, like, bro, you got that from anxiety, dude. Like, that's what happens. Like, you kept doing it. I said, that's not cool. Having nightmares about getting shot again. You have any idea how many of those I had, dude? I mean, nightmares I didn't have. I don't want to say nightmare because I wasn't scared of it, but it was just like, just weird. You know what I'm saying? Just these bad dreams and stuff. You feel me? Stuff would happen all the time, bro. You had to relive that moment all the time, bro. Like, it's very, you know. Yeah, they made me who I am. It made me smart in the word, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said I'm not mad at the dude that did it, you know what I'm saying? I was at first, but then I was like, yeah, it's like trauma response, you know what I'm saying? And I had that, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I still do. I said, I ain't mad at the dude that did it, you know what I'm saying? I was at first, I ain't gonna lie, I was at first, because I'm just like, bro, you lucky the feds got you, because if they didn't, I'd probably have you, you know what I'm saying? No diddy. But allegedly, the person they said that did it, because we don't even know if that's him or not, you know? But I thought about Diddy's story, man, when he said he saw the guy that stabbed him, you know what I'm saying? And he forgave him, you know what I'm saying? I thought about that too, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna forgive the guy that shot me, you feel me? Like, I'm gonna forgive him. Because it's out of my hands, it's in the feds' hands. So I'm like, I can't do nothing about it, you know what I mean? But, you know, it's the right thing to do anyways, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold on to that grudge, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing to even be whatever. It wasn't even mad. I wasn't even mad at the fact that he shot me. I'm mad at the fact that it's just like, that was stupid what you did. I said that was because you shot people that had nothing to do with what was going on. Allegedly. I might have been the intended target. Who knows? I mean, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised. Nigga tried to kill me back then. I wouldn't be surprised, man. Like, it wouldn't be the first time somebody tried to pull out a gun on me. So I'm like, honestly, man, I wouldn't be surprised. But that's why I said, like, dealing with that stuff, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's normal where I come from, man. Saying you caught a bullet, that's normal. I know a couple of people now, man, they've been shot too, you feel me? Like I said, my homie got shot, his brother got shot, I got shot, somebody else got shot. Like, bro, it's just like that, bro. Like, and also I like battle trophies, like you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a battle scar, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, bro, that ain't normal, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's why I said, like, that's why I've been so big on mental health on this channel, man. Like, deal with your mental health, man. Whatever you gotta do. You gotta go talk to somebody, go to therapy, or call your mama, or call somebody, man. You know what I'm saying? Talk to God, but also go talk to people. That's why God put people here, man, so we can talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's why I said I'm happy every day to be alive, man. Because again, that could have ended bad 10 different ways. I even told him last Sunday at church, like, one of the dudes he knew, the other one of the dudes and the girl she knew, because they watched my story. This girl, she actually watched my video, you know what I'm saying? Because they watched my YouTube, you know what I'm saying? But the other people didn't know. They had a topic that was like, what was a close call in your life that God saved you from? So everybody was kind of telling theirs, you know what I'm saying? Some people was suicide, and you know what I'm saying, some people was car accidents, you know. And then I told them mine and stuff, and they was just like, what, really? They was like, oh my gosh. And I said, yeah, I know, right? And so they was like, oh my gosh. They was like, bro, could you imagine if that would have happened? I was like, I mean, look. They was like, oh my gosh, what did your mama think? I said, look, that's a whole nother story. I said, look, I said, honestly, if it was up to me, I probably would have never told mama to this day. I probably would have never told her. Because I wasn't going to tell her at all, man. I told Joe. Joe had called me right before I went into surgery, before they put me under. And so he was casual about it, because Joe was also outside, you know what I'm saying? He went outside, I think, a little later before I was there, you know what I'm saying? I think a little later after I already got shot, you know what I'm saying? And so they was hitting people with rubber bullets. Joe told me he got shot with a couple of rubber bullets. Like, they was just hitting random people, so he got hit with one, you feel me? And so he told me, he said, yeah, I heard some actual people got shot, man. He said, are you one of them? I said, yeah. He was just casual. He said, okay. Like, he was like, okay. I said, yeah, man, I'm about to go under, you know what I'm saying? I'm good. And so he wasn't like, oh my God, he was like, okay, you know, all right. Because that's the way I want him to be. And so I was like, yeah, just don't tell nobody. I said, whatever you do, I said, they about to put me in. I said, for the love of God, don't tell mama. Like, because I didn't want mama to freak out, you know what I'm saying? And so she had called me the next morning. She wanted to go out to Grace Retreat and go do work. I said, mama, that ain't gonna be possible. I can't go out there. And then I had to tell her, I said, dang, man. And that's during COVID, so you can only have one hospital visitor. So I had mama as my hospital, because Joe has asthma, so you know, you got to be real careful with COVID and asthma, you know what I'm saying? So I had mama just be my hospital visitor, you know what I'm saying? She came to the hospital, and that's when I told her, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I always downplay it. I said, oh, yeah, I said, mama, I'm good. It ain't nothing like that. And so she was pretty shocked. And then sure enough, Stisha called me. She's like, dude, what happened? Like Hannah's also nonchalant too. So she hit me. She said, did you really get shot? I heard you got shot. I said, yeah. And she was like, man, Stisha's like super bossy. She forget like we grown. And so she was like, dude, she said, what happened? And I told her. And she said, yeah. She said, mama's talking to me. She said, you know, I know mama's trying to play it off. And she said, I could tell mama's like kind of like worried and stuff. And I said, I know. That's why I didn't want to tell her at all. You know what I'm saying? She said, look, if anything ever happens, tell me. I said, you on the other side of the world. What you going to do if I tell you? She's like, yeah, just tell me if anything. I said, no. Why would I do that? You're in another country. Like, just so you can freak out in another country? No, I'm good. Yeah, mama would have hit the blood of Jesus and all that. Would have. And so I got up and told my story when I went back to church. Not that Sunday, but it was another Sunday because I was still in pain because I was still off the staples. I had the staples in me, man, for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the staples was right there because they had to cut me up from the front. So I had a bandage on the backside, and then I had staples right there. You feel me? So it hurted to sit down, man. I'm talking about, like, you couldn't laugh without popping a staple. You know what I'm saying? And it was sharp, too, man. Oh, it hurted, too. It was sharp. And you had to let it just kind of breathe and settle, man. Oh, it hurted so bad, y'all. Like, for real. Like, it felt like it was on fire, man. It hurted so bad. Like, I was like, dang, dude, it hurts. You could barely lay down, and, you know what I'm saying? You can barely even put on, I couldn't even put on underwear, man, because, again, it's like gripping right there. So I wore, like, those little nursing joggers. They, like, super loose. They real comfortable and stuff. And when I did wear pants, I wouldn't button my button because it hurted, bro. Like, it really hurted, bro. It was sore, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's already, like, still sore from surgery, and then the staples are sharp. So, like, they prick at you feel me? Thank y'all. Thank you. But, hold on, y'all. I really shouldn't eat this again, but we're going to eat this again anyway, so. Yeah, I love talking about mental health on these channels, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very important, man. We got to spread awareness, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't even know I was dealing with that, you know what I'm saying? That's why I didn't know why I was reacting in certain type of ways. And I mean, I wasn't like twitching on that, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, the way I would kind of get, man, you know what I'm saying? Get real defensive real quick, you know what I'm saying? Get kind of like nervous, you know what I'm saying? You looking around because you like, I don't trust this atmosphere. Like, I don't like what's going on, you feel me? Like, hold on. It is the sweetest name I know. But nah, that's why. Nah. I think I saved a little money on that. Usually with the combo deals that I be getting, I save like a little bit, man.
Can I get you?
Something, man. Let me get the 27.
Sausage or bacon?
Sausage. Let me get a large drink with that too. A large drink.
Biscuit?
Yeah, biscuit with the that's the breakfast bowl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
He's working tonight.
I see. Yeah, I see.
He said, I can't talk to you. Where floats, man.
Yeah, I know.
Good, you know.
Yeah, they want everybody to be on cue, you know. Appreciate it. Yeah, because everybody get out of the club. Like I said, when you live over here, it's you got a club scene and stuff, like clubs and then like little like outings and get-togethers and stuff. So yeah, like it's gonna definitely be busting. It'd be 2 a.m. He stays open 24/7, so it'd be busting all time of night. Oh, man. It is the sweetest name I know. Oh, how I love the name Jesus. Oh, how I love the name Jesus. It is the sweetest name I know. That's I don't even want a straw. I only drink my drink with a straw. So yeah, you feel me? So yeah, we just out here. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be on the streams, bro. Like I said, I'm trying to give it a good final farewell, kind of. Like I say like I'm about to disappear into the great nothingness or something, bro. Like I'm literally right here. I'm literally right here though. Like, and I love that song, man. I do. I love that song. Hey, that's what I wanted, fam. I wanted some pizza. I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. A good pizza on a Friday night. Shoot. Can't beat it. I was about to order some Domino's. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let's see. I ain't going nowhere like that. Yeah, I feel like I'm about to disappear forever. I told you I'm just taking a break, a sabbatical, man. That's mainly what I'm doing. I never said I wasn't gonna stream again. I just said I'm taking a break. I need to see what it's like to last of not streaming for a long time, bro. I'm so used to streaming all the daggone time, bro. As I said, bro, I be tired, man. I'm wore out. Y'all get enough of me. We're breaking up. I'm having some asada fries. It's why I stroked out earlier. Wait, asada is you said stroked out. I was like, you alright? We need to call somebody. So I called the California EMS. I'm like, dang, you just make sure y'all hear the asada is steak, right? Is that steak? Is it carne asada? I don't know. Is that it? My Spanish ain't that good. Still working on it. Is that fried? Is that what they mean? Shoot, steak fries, that's what's up, man. I love me some steak fries. But yeah, I love these talks with y'all, man. You feel me? I definitely love these talks, you know what I'm saying? You know, but they understand I've been talking out every day, man. Again, I thought y'all was gonna get tired of me. Y'all don't. I do it on purpose too. I told y'all, I was just trying to see if y'all get tired of me. And people still watch every day, man, for hours. Like, bro. I say I got to be tired of it right now, man. Because I'm getting tired of it. I said, dang, my plan done backfired on me. I was trying to get y'all tired. So y'all be like, yeah, Steve, go rest. Y'all like, no, you ain't going live tomorrow, Steve. I'm going to miss these streams. I need more music. I'm like, dang, bro. Like, yeah, we definitely doing Discord calls again. We got some new people in there, so got rid of some old ones. In with the new ones. So yeah, we definitely gonna be doing those. Let's shoot for Monday. What about Monday? Is that good? Everybody down to be on Discord calls? Either Monday or Tuesday. Cause I was just thinking about that today. I said, man, we got new people. We need to call each other again, man. We ain't talked in a minute. You can't talk when I'm doing this. I'm doing this every day. You know what I mean? It does kind of get a little. I said it does kind of get a little overplayed. You feel me? Like, yeah, probably around like 6 or 7. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got time. Bro, I work nights and you kept me going tonight. Love from Clarksville, Tennessee. I would try to catch. Hey, that's what's up, man. Shout out to Tennessee, man. I always heard of Clarksville, Tennessee. I ain't never been before. You feel me? Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to Tennessee, man. Yeah, bro. I'm glad I can make y'all night, man. You feel me? I know that's why y'all watch me. That's why I do these, man. You have a great time, bro. Great time, great stream, all that. You feel me? Like, so I love the fact that y'all stay tuned for that, man. That y'all watch. You feel me? Yeah, man. I've been doing this every day, man. You know what I'm saying? So just want to focus on some other stuff. I actually did my other channels that I ain't did in half a year today. Actually, I did one yesterday and I did the other one today. I ain't did this in half a year, you feel me? And so like, I'm still getting views over it. I'm still getting traction. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy because you would have thought like you wouldn't get no traction. And before I even posted anything, man, over half a year, I'm still getting views on there, you feel me? Like, that's crazy. And so now I posted something again today and it's still getting traction. I'm just like, bro, I thought that channel was gonna die, bro. Like, for real. I barely, usually when you don't post on stuff, you lose a lot of subs and stuff. I barely even lost any subscriptions over there, bro. Like, everybody's still there, you feel me? I'm like, man, that's crazy. And people miss those. I'm like, people actually like that. That's why I like doing the channel better, because people actually like those. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I said I want to focus on those, but again, it's not free, man. That stuff costs money. What I'm doing, man, everything I do the real big stuff, so it's not free, man. It costs money, you know what I mean? It's worth it, I guess, but you just need time to do it. You gotta have a lot of time to do this stuff, man. You know what I'm So I'm gonna teach you how to cook good food with no Minute Maid. Shit, Teach me how to cook arroz con pollo. Shoot, ain't nothing better than arroz con pollo. Mainly when it's Costa Rican style. I can't say the same for everybody else. Costa Ricans got some of the best arroz con pollo, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. It is the sweetest thing. Hey, I should have been there on the live session today. I really should have showed y'all how it went too, bro. I really should have showed y'all that. I'm gonna come back to Chicago, man. I'm planning on coming back to Chicago. Probably like in a couple of weeks, either a couple of weeks or next month or something. But it's that time, like I said, where the weather's feeling good out there. So I'm definitely going back to Chicago. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make some more friends out there. You know what I mean? Like I had 2 friends out there that way a while back. I ain't talked to them in so long, so I don't know what's up with them. But yeah, y'all should have been on that stream today, man. Like I wish I would have streamed. We did that music. It was so good, man. Like for real, it was so good. And it worked perfectly. I think they liked me better than the other piano guy because they was like, yeah, our piano guy called out. They was like, but we know you do music and stuff. So they was like, yeah, like. Yeah, I know she's in Chicago. I don't know, maybe I make some new friends up there or something, you feel me? But yeah, I think Sabrina's from her too, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we had a good little stream, man, you know what I'm saying? Or not a stream, but we had a good session, you know what I'm saying? We sitting there just flowing, man, playing. I'm playing good too, man. You know what I'm saying, but that's what I'm saying. Y'all be careful from ice, man. Them niggas losing their mind, boy. That's why that's why people be out there like, somebody was out there throwing like bricks at their cars and stuff like that. Appreciate it, bro. People was out there like throwing bricks at their cars and stuff like that. They be riding past in the vehicles and whatnot. Like, they said, we need your help identifying this man. Because they was like, this dude was throwing like these big old boulders at every vehicle that rolled past. I said, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I would have been scared to do that because I'm like, they might legally shoot you. Dude was bold. I was like, yeah, I don't think I would do that. I said, bro, that's a good. You gotta make sure you have a better backup plan or something. But what they doing out there, that's why I said, man, they wrong, man. They gonna get theirs, bro. They gonna get theirs. The way they treating people, man. I said, that's wrong, bro. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of ice here, you know what I'm saying? But I don't really see them. I think they kind of died down here, you know what I'm saying? Because at first they was here a lot. They was here downtown and stuff like a lot, you know what I'm saying? San Antonio was San Antonio was facing that problem too with ice, you know what I'm saying? Until everybody and their mama came out, I think for the No Kings protest, I'm talking about it was so many people, like it definitely outweighed the police and all of them, you know what I'm saying? Like it was almost like a marching band or something was outside, bro. It was a lot of people. And yeah, I haven't heard nothing about him since. I ain't heard nothing about him since. Ice ain't even that talked about here, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so shoot, man, come on, dude. This stand keep messing up. Hold on, y'all. Hold up. This stand keep messing up. This thing do that. Alright, what's that? Oh, they got another one tomorrow? I know California getting hit hard too, man. They also dealing with that out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Like them and it's another city, I think. I don't know if it's Portland or somewhere. They getting hit. I told a nigga, I said, look here, man. Like, you know, I don't know everything that's going on. So again, I don't really speak on everything, but I know that's wrong. Whatever they doing, like that's mad wrong. You know what I'm saying? And if it get to a point again, like I said, we protect ourselves. You know what I'm saying? That's why ICE tried it with the Haitians, and they realized the Haitians ain't everybody else, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like Haitians don't go for nothing, man. They are wild, rowdy people. You cannot, like, bro. They defeated a whole army with sticks and like rocks. Like, bro, I don't mess with Haitians to this day, boy. They are crazy. So that's why I said, like, bro, you need to learn to leave people alone, because again, what's gonna be their worst fear, man? The Haitians team up with the Mexicans, that team up with the black people. Every foreigner y'all did wrong, we joined forces. Oh my God, bro. I mean, Mexicans outnumber everybody anyways. I said, but imagine if you get us, you get black and brown together. Oh my gosh, bro, that's gonna be y'all worst food. You feel me? That's what they really scared of, bro. It'd be y'all worst food. And then guess who's gonna be out there with us too? Other white people that don't like other white people. The one thing I noticed, that's what I noticed back in the 2020 protest with Breonna Taylor and them, white people have no law and order, bro. They don't, that's why I said we need them, because they don't care. I take a lot of my lawlessness from them, bro. Because white people don't care. Like, you wouldn't dare, you wouldn't do it. Like, they was telling people, move, we gonna tear gas y'all. I was kind of like, look, I stepped to the side. I just got shot. I got to the hospital. A couple of days later, I'm back outside. I said, look, I ain't trying to get shot again. White people did not budge an inch. They stood there. They said, oh, blah, 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 blah. I was like, hey, man. I said, what boldness? What boldness? I said, I know they would shot my black man. I said, they was just saying, like, you won't do it. You won't dare. I said, look, y'all, I'm kind of, I said, I just got shot the other day. I ain't trying to get shot again. White people don't care about nothing. That's why I said, why would we get rid of them? We need them type people on our team, man. They gonna, look, they be fighting their own people. That's crazy. That's why I told him, I said, look, man, you know, with the way they treat, you know, again, the Bible said, even at my church here, you know what I'm saying, when they was doing that big ICE roundup and stuff like that, they was dealing with a lot of stuff. And so the pastor, again, he loves God. He don't care about all that conservative and all that type of stuff. But he said, look, now look, the law is the law. He said, so we're going to obey the law. He said, but we're going to love like Christ. He said, so if anybody's dealing with stuff like that, he was like, they had like, you know, they was doing something at the church where they was helping people that was probably either illegal or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of how to, I don't know if it was like stay under wraps or, you know what I'm saying? Just understanding how to, I guess, dodge this type of stuff that's going on. Because even they know, like everybody knows, like this ain't right. This is wrong. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So yeah, I do not stand with ICE. I stand with the Raza and only the Raza. Well, Christ and the Raza, and that's it. I don't stand with Trump. I don't stand with Hillary them. I don't stand with Kamala. I don't stand with patriotism. I don't stand with Charlie Kirk. I don't stand with none of them. As I said, as much as they want to milk it as a sad situation for Buddy, it sure is a sad situation when you pry a mother from their children too. That is super sad. Of course they're not gonna speak out about it, man, because they white patriots. Like I said, they got that nationalism or whatever it's called, or whatever. As I said, they're not gonna speak out it now. I guarantee you. Let the United States get conquered by somebody else or something. Or let a black person in power get in the White House and see if they start doing this type of stuff. That's when they gonna talk about white oppression, and you know that's why they talking about that now. Talking about white people are facing racism and all of that. I'm like, yeah, I can see why y'all are. I can definitely see why y'all are if this is how y'all treat everybody. Just like that girl that got killed on the subway, that Ukrainian whatever. They don't care about her. They only doing that stuff because they want to say the white lives matter to them because they trying to get at us because we said that back then. They was mad at us back then, so that's why they saying that. They don't care about her. They talking about white people is facing racism and white lives matter. I'm like, y'all just do anything. Like whenever they try to be a victim, it is so sad. It's like, this is what y'all do. You don't care nothing about that girl, man. You only doing that because you trying to get at us. That's what you mad at. Hold on. Yeah, they getting judgment now. So they getting judgment. Do they think that people like this gonna be sitting there with ICE and just gonna take that? A lot of people fight back. They ain't gonna let you do that. And when you get the might of the American people, I'm telling you, they know they can't do stuff to the American people. Because the American people understand, most of the time when it's going wrong, I said American people don't have no law and order, man. They are not going to want to detain and kill U.S. citizens, dude. They are not going to want to do that. So the soldiers are going to be like, bro, what are we doing anyways, man? They don't want to go over and shoot civilians, man, and lock up everybody. You can't lock up everybody. You can get a good 10, 20 of us. You can't get us all. You know what I'm saying? And they know that most U.S. troops, if pretty much all U.S. troops and government officials do not, they're going to be like, bro, this goes against everything in the Constitution, man. This goes against everything that we fought for, that we stand for. You know what I'm saying? So eventually they probably gonna overthrow this little stupid orange orangutan, like, cause he's an idiot, dude. That boy gonna have us in a total dictatorship, dude. You feel me? And ain't nobody gonna go for that, because you see white people ain't going for him either. We already said we ain't going for him. The Mexicans ain't going for him. Now the Puerto Ricans, them starting to wake up and realize they not going for him either. And you know, white people don't like him probably more than we don't like him, because again, there's always more of them that's gonna be out there protesting than us. So that ain't, whatever he's trying to do, it's not gonna work, bro. It's not gonna work. So that's why I said, I'm like, nah, I said, no, we need them type of white people, bro. They're gonna be the ones that have the bigger gateway to dealing with a lot of this problem than us, bro. So, you know, I think it'll be interesting to see what this idiot does, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not even him I have an issue with. It's his people, man. Like, his people are just the worst, man. His people are getting bold. That's why I said you about to start seeing a lot of Trump supporters get whooped. Oh, my gosh, bro. That's why I told you. They think they're going to go back to hanging niggas again. It's going to be mighty funny when they hang you from that same rope you try to hang them from. And you're going to see a couple of them dangling from a tree. You get that big old 500-pound self-upper, like, you're going to see them hanging from that rope they try to hang a nigga with. That's going to be the daggone day. But I promise you, I'm going to be laughing if that happened. Because I'm just like, bro, how you get hung with the same rope? I'm just, like I said, y'all Negroes been warned, boy. Y'all better leave us alone. Better leave everybody alone, boy. Negroes will really wipe you and your family out. We don't play that. And I promise you, ain't nobody going to feel an ounce of sympathy for you if that happens. So I'm just going to let you know that. Right, you're going to find out what the switch is. That's why I told Black and Latino, I said, bro, put that war y'all got on the side, man. Come together and deal with these niggas. Yeah, we'll stop all that. Ain't nothing but a good 20, 30 of them. It's like a couple of thousand of us. Like, come on, man. Hold on. And also, this goes with the stream, man. If you're a black woman, protect yourself. If you're a woman in general, black people in general, whatever, like, just protect yourself, man. You feel me? All y'all go get y'all guns. I don't care if you don't like them. I don't care what you is. Go get one. Like, you see me walking outside at night, don't you walk outside at night. Like I said, I stay protected. I got a strap, and I'm a man, too, on top of it. I said, you not. Get your protection up, man. All the women in here now, I don't care who you is, what color you is. All the women in here now, all the black folk in here now, I'm talking to you. Get your stuff, man. Again, I'm not going to tell y'all again to get y'all protection, man. So, again, God forbid, but if you get yourself in a situation, I told you. Don't think because you a woman, man, you immune from this, dude. People crazy. Come on, man. Think smart. Go get your protection, man. Get your gear. Do everything you need to do, man, to protect yourself. You feel me? Like, no, for real, go get that stuff. I told you, man, people done lost their mind, man. Don't trust a soul. You feel me? Take matters into your own hands, bro. The police can't do nothing until after they do something to you. They not gonna know about it till during or after. So I'm telling you now, man, don't rely on them. Don't rely on your brother and them. Like, rely on yourself. You feel me? If I know I got the power to protect me, do you think I'm gonna call you? No. I said, even if you got a basic knife or something, I said, bro, take matters into your own hands, bro. Stop sitting there being soft. You feel me? All that want to have a heart and stuff. Like, okay, well, having a heart is gonna cost a lot of people their life, bro. Move. Understand what being real is, man. I know y'all don't want to talk about it, but this is the real world we live in, bro. I'm sorry, but this is the real world we live in. So you got to understand how to protect yourself in this real world. You know what I mean? You don't like bad news? Well, I'm sorry, but there's going to be more bad news. You need to protect yourself, bro. You feel me? But yeah, y'all, listen. It has been real. I love y'all. Y'all know I do, man. I'm finna wind down, you feel me? So, really enjoy these streams, man. I really enjoy going live with y'all whole week. I don't think I really ever did that before, at least from what I remember, but it was fun, you know what I'm saying? But I really believe it's time to give myself a little time, man. Time to get this fall stream out, get these other streams going, you feel me? So I'm just, you know, I'm working. Just because I ain't on stream, I mean, I'm not working, you know. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of go out with a bang on this stream and talk about some real things, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all know I love y'all, man. For real, I really do, and I appreciate y'all. And y'all make this channel real. And if it does get to a point where the channel is not, if I don't do it anymore, you know what I'm saying, or they shut my channel down, or you know, if I just feel like I don't really want to do this anymore, you know what I'm saying? Like, just know it's always been real, man. I love y'all, you know what I'm saying? this channel really, you know, I know I joke around, but this channel would really be nothing without y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all for that, you know. And in this time of just taking time to myself, man, just understand that, you know, we ain't gonna be in the Discord anyway. It ain't like I ain't gonna never talk to y'all. It's just, I'm just excited to see what the future holds, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, y'all have a good night, man. Y'all take care of yourself, and I love y'all. Definitely love y'all, man. I'm gonna see y'all, man. I'm gonna catch y'all. Y'all gonna see the streams coming. You know, we got some big things planned, man. You know, but y'all need me, hit me in my Discord or my number. Y'all got it. You know what I'm saying? I'll catch y'all, man. And, you know, thanks for a great week of streams, you know. Till next time, man, we out of here. Love y'all. Signing off, man. Get y'all food and get y'all rest, man. Peace.